What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's goody, my peopleization? Smash the like button. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. It was saying my mic wasn't connected. It was going a little bizarre on your boy Blue, man. Hold on. So we back, man. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Smash the like button. Let's get it. So what happened? We have a situation where, Terrence Crawford was supposed to announce his next fight. The SS family, OG Sean the Don, Power to the People, Mr. Moet, Opulent LD, James, The Fans Corner, Rex Jamal, Texas Bubba 6 TV, Jeremy 2684, Mark Ambrose, Madarar Stalker, Winterfell, Sherman Callahan, Mr. Moet, Wayman Davis, Isaiah Jones, Clifton Irvin, Robert Burgess, Rex Jamal, Tiana Scott, Piece of Blessings Queen, Thomas Moreland, my brother, Salute, Mike Rhyme, Austin Grant, Stan Swoosh, Harry Jones Jr., DP Rocker, Austin Grant, Azap Sam, Soul Truth, Melvin Rush, Jay Lee, my brother Bishby Megastar in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Bishby Megastar's His Beautiful Princess's channel, KK Pensa TV. If you have sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, friends with little kids, little cousins, have them subscribe to KK Pensa TV. Bish dropped the link. Nitty G, my brother D Griggs, Elijah Hannon, Sab One, Madarar Stalker, Winterfell, Rex Jamal, James Diamond, Mike G, Jamil Allen, Will Latimer, AB the Great 75, Kenneth Howard, David Bohannon, F. Lee 1988, P. Philip Wright, Bogart Skrilla, my brother, Obsidian Lion, The Code Keeper, Chappelle Show 56, Kenneth Howard, Xavier Jones, Chilltown Majors, Chin Smoke, my brother in the building, XX Raw 2013, X, my brother Wendell Augusti, Ortho Redden, Nuke Juice, Carl Brown. What's going on, my peoples? Kevin Munnins, M. Ray the Boss, DeHaven Alexander, Mike G. What's going on, my peoples, man? So, Big Zoe, Joseph Brown, what's going on? A. Louis, Johnny Q, Big Zoe, Jafari Caesar, what's going on, my peoples? So, 2 weeks ago, Keyshawn Johnson, what's going on? 2 weeks ago, Bob Arum, legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO, promoter of Terrence Crawford, he stated that L. Harper Jr., what's going on? UK Boxing Will 79, Iron Eagle, what's going on? Kareem El Amin, Zoe Loves Boxing, what's going on? He told us a week ago, A-Rod 83 Basio, what's going on with you? He told us a week ago that we was going to get a big announcement for Terrence Crawford. Lynette Bowman, Peace of Blessing Queen, how you doing? CBG 3000, what's going on? So he told us 2 weeks ago that we was going to get a big announcement for Terrence Crawford, and it was going to be a pay-per-view massive extravaganza. Isn't that what Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum told us? Quincy Quintent, what's going on, great brother? Smash the like button, my peoples. Let's work. That's what he told us, right? He said that In a week or so, we'll be getting in 2 weeks. He actually said in a week we'll be getting a massive announcement regarding Terrence Crawford, and it will be a pay-per-view event. Okay, that's what Bob Arum told us. Okay, uh, we are now 2 weeks away from that time, from that conversation, and now we have yet to get an announcement. So this just lets you know that you will not see Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao. Malik Walker, Kenya B, James, Fly High 89. You're not going to get Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao. Why do you say that, Blue? For one, you have to think we are headed to the middle of April. They said the fight is going to take place June 5th. Are they going to announce that fight 1 month away from the fight? A month away from that fight? Whatever, man. Eric Olden, what's going on? A month out from that fight, they're going to announce that fight? I have a hard time believing that. Before we get into this, go subscribe to my brother On the Mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. He has a huge event coming up July 5th, the following Monday after the 4th of July. The 4th of July is a Sunday this year. He has a huge memorial being painted by world famous artist Michael Rosado and commissioned by the Frederick Douglass family. It will be placed in the oldest African American community in the United States, in the Hill community of Easton, Maryland, to be unveiled this summer, July 5th. Please support effort by donating 50 grand to meet the goal of 50 grand. Go to Operation Frederick Douglass on the Hill on Facebook, follow and donate there, and support my great brother Terrence Bailey Sr. You can also go every Sunday on It's with a Z, Yours with a Z, radio, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, live, 975.com. You could go subscribe there. The mural will be painted July 5th by world famous painter Michael Rosario. Go subscribe to my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. and support. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Lynette Bowman, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. She said, let's get it popping. Bud figured it out yet? No. Moses King, what's going on with you? Big Tony, what's going on? So this is what Bob Arum told us. He told us that we would get a huge announcement in a week or so. That was 2 weeks ago. We haven't gotten an announcement. Brian McIntyre, trainer and manager of Terrence Crawford, Ricardo Pena, Carlos Torres, what's going on? Jose Juarez, Travis Touchdown, what's going on? Moses King, what's going on? Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's going on? We haven't gotten an announcement. That was 2 weeks ago, which leads me to believe. Now, Galvatron, my brother, what's going on? That Bomac, he said that they're still going to look to fight June 5th. Benjamin Harrington, Kathy Clark, D. Brown, what's going on? They're still looking to fight June 5th. Well, if they're looking to fight June 5th, right? You have to ask yourself this question. Bobo, what's going on? June 5th, a fight of the magnitude of Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao is going to be announced a month before the fight. Taylor for Wealth, what's going on? Coco, Bobo, excuse me, I said Coco. I meant to say Bobo. Bobo, what's going on with you? So they're going to announce Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao a month before the fight. I have a hard time believing that. Aaron Parker, what's going on? And we do know that Buddy Road, Truck Trap Sports, my brother, Big Worm, what's going on? Terrence Crawford, as Bomac stated, is going to fight June 5th. That's what Bomac said. He said that the date is still June 5th. Obviously, there has to be a plethora of opponents on the table. KJ, what's going on? Because I'm finding it very hard to believe that Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford are going to fight June 5th, and we are already going into April 10th, and there's been no movement. Okay? Denar Reed, what's going on? You have to think. We are past the 2-month mark already. Okay? If we don't get an announcement by next week, okay, we're talking about a month and a half. They're going to announce a fight of the magnitude of Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao. How are they going to promote it? How are they going to build it up? I find it hard to believe. We have 350 people here. We should have 350 likes, and I know we don't. Let's get 350 likes. Smash the like button. You understand? Um, Also, too, my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. Southpaw Boxing Media, what's going on? Oi Jamaica in the building. What's going on? D Brown, what's going on? Yeah, it's a huge fight. Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao. Jose Juarez said we got 166 likes. We got 350 people here, and we have 166 likes. So I guess I'll wait until y'all decide to get the likes up, and we'll continue from there. June Bugger, bang on them, cool. What's going on? Amir Rogers, what's going on? We're not gonna do like we did yesterday. That is ridiculous. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Robert Rich, salute to the BX in the building. There's no way we should have to do this. Wayman Davis, see me grow. What's going on? Armando Acosta, what's going on with you? He said, hi, Blue, love your channel. Appreciate you. Darren Collins Jr., what's going on? Nucky Gamble, what's going on with you? So with that said, okay, now there's talks that we can get Errol Spence versus Yordanis Ugas in July, possibly even sooner. This is a huge fight. Robbie Johnson, what's going on? Obviously, because it's a unification bout. My brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens, what's going on with you? Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens, man. Boxing Dad, what's going on? Reggie, drop the link so they can subscribe to your channel. Manson HK, Alex Jones, P. Newell, what's going on with y'all? Smash the like button. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work, and let's work some more. Smash the like button. Andrew Marquez, what's going on? Papa Hog, what's going on? So with that said, right, you have to ask yourself a question. Chris, what's going on? DP Rocker, my brother. Sherman Callahan, what's going on with you? So you have to ask yourself a question, right? How could that be possible in such a short time for us to get Manny Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford? And if this is the case, Stephen Phillips, what's going on? If this is the case, and let's say they do make the fight happen, well, Thrill Hill, what's going on? If this is the case and you're Terrence Crawford, you should have an issue with the way they're moving you. Because if this is the case and they announce a fight of this magnitude with a month time, they're not giving you enough time. They're not properly promoting you. Southpaw Boxing Media, my brother in the super chat, he said, salute to you. Salute to you, King. Man, I know Buzz a loyal dude, but he needs to separate himself from Top Rank and Bob Arum and his mentality, in my opinion. I agree. Because you have to look at it. Yeah, Absadine, man, I feel a little under the weather, man. Feel a little under the weather, man. I do feel a little under the weather, man. Torres Stanley, what's going on with you, great brother? Yeah, I don't have a lot of energy right now. Torres Stanley, what's going on, great brother? I don't feel well, man, at all, man. Sherman Callahan, did I call you? What did I say, Sherman Callahan? I know who you are. What did I say? Did I call you Queen, man? I apologize. I'm a little under. Yeah, Galvatron, I did, man. Just feeling a little under it. Greg Abernathy, what's going on with your great brother? We should get an announcement for Errol Spence and Yordanis Ugas. Geo James Khalil 98, what's going on? Boxing section, TBS, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, Galvatron, but you know the grind don't stop. You know what I mean? Smash that like button. Let's get them likes up, man. We got 420 people. Let's get 420 likes. Get 420 likes, man. Kalei Patel, what's going on? So I find it hard to believe that we're gonna get Mosine Beige, what's going on? Happy Friday to you too, great brother. So yeah, I know, Galvatron. David Bohannon said we got 250 likes. We got 430 people. Mundox, what's going on? Terry Smoot Jr., my brother, what's going on? Yeah, but you see this thing's slowing down though, right? Thomas Nolia, what's going on? Cirillo Quintana, what's going on? Rock New Yiddy, my brother, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. We got 450 people. Let's get 450 likes. Jash M, what's going on with you? Let's work. Una Sib, Eric R, my brother Eric R, Muhammadu Mustafa Bey, what's going on? Robert Waldron, what's going on with you? Why do you ask for people to give you likes? Because I don't ask you to pay me. It's free. Brandon Adam Perry, what's going on? So if it's free, you can smash the like button. Brian Cousins, what's going on? Henaton, what's going on? Right? You can smash the like button and support the channel, support the grind. Edward Sanchez, what's going on? Right? Dirty Rose, what's going on? You see me grinding every day, right? Why not? Why not support the channel? Sonic Lucas, what's going on? How many hours go past without me giving you some content? Not too many, right? All right. Most City, Texas One, my brother. Yes, sir. Rayman Two Sides, what's going on with you? So we got 450 people. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet as you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Let's work. I fetishize and lust for dark-skinned women. What's going on with you, great brother? King Smurf. Alex Gonzalez, what's going on? Alex Jones, what's going on? Kamal Oz, my brother in the super chat. PBC needs to do a double header pay-per-view. Mel and EJ. No, it's too much going on with that. CC30T Dub 757-919. What's going on? Chappelle Show 56. What's going on? Yeah, Fritzland Charles, what's going on? So that would be too much going on one day, man. Too big of a fights to put them on the same time. Jovan Howard, what's going on with you, my guy? UK Boxing, Will, my brother. Chin Smoke. Yeah, the grind don't stop. So now just think about this, right? Who could Terrence Crawford next opponent be? Goldie Boydley, what's going on with you? Last Bell Boxing Chat, what's going on? Salute to the UK. Who could Terrence Crawford next opponent be? Right? Because we got to understand that you think about it, right? You're not going to get Manny Pacquiao in a month. Now, if they push it back, Real Gutter Music, what's going on? Right Hook 1000, my brother, what's going on? Joe Gonzalez, what's going on? Salute to Houston, Texas. Right? In a month time, you're not going to get Manny Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford. When they do fights like this, Combo Breaker 99, my brother. High Talk, Raw Cut, PJ Hacky Master, what's going on with you? Calvin Ringo, what's going on? Kamal Oz, my brother in Super Chat. He said Richard Schaefer stacked Golden Boys pay-per-view cards. Yeah, he did. But you can't put Undisputed and Unification bout. You can't do it. You can't stack those. You understand what I'm saying? MP Dub TF, what's going on? You can't have an Undisputed match. That's a main event in itself. And then have a unification match the size of Errol Spence and Ugas. And then have undercard. Like those are that's too much. You're trying to compress too much into one event. It can't happen. Now you can have big fights. You could have, let's say, Ugas and Spence, and then you could have, let's say, let me think. You could have Ugas and Spence, and then let's say a fight like Jaron Ennis versus, Sean Porter. Underground Asylum, what's going on? And have a fight like Sean Porter and Jaron Ennis, or a fight like that. You could do things like that, but you can't put on a fight of that magnitude meaningful fights like that at this at the same time. No, it takes first of all, it waters it down, takes some of the luster out of it. Mr. De Niro, what's going on with you? It takes some of the luster out of it, and you just don't want no attention taken away from main event and legacy fights like that. Anthony Golden Gloves, what's going on? Mr. De Niro, Greg Abernathy, what's going on? You don't want to Just Joe King, what's going on? You don't want to take away some of the steam from a legacy fight like Undisputed. Tone Capone 1, what's going on? High talk, raw and uncut, what's going on? You could have like let's say you have Gary Russell versus, Devin Haney, co-main event. Cool, right? Or let's say you have what's his name? Brandon Figueroa versus, what's the guy's name? Forgetting his name. Louis Neri. Let's say you got Brandon Figueroa, Louis Neri, or let's say you got Wont, what's going on? Sean Thomas, what's going on? AJ Reeves, what's going on? Or let's say you got fights like that. Those are big fights, right? But they're not, they're not going to take away from the legacy fight. X Krypton, Juan Marshall, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Those are big fights, but they're not going to take away from the legacy fight. To Do a Point Media, TK, what's going on? You understand? D Brown, what's going on? Jabari Bath, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. We got 530 people. Let's get 530 likes. Smash the like button. Let's work. So with that said, Mansa Musa Lifestyle, Diggy Gong, what's going on? So with that said, you're just not gonna get, fights of that magnitude at the same time. There's too big of fights, right? You can get Big Texas Clayton Smith, my brother, what's going on? One Main TV, what's going on? So you could get big fights, but not massive fights. That's not gonna happen, right? You take away from the luster of the legacy of the big fight, the actual big fight. So no, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, we did One Main TV. We sure did, man. Now you can stack the undercard with meaningful fights, but just not legacy fights. So legacy fight for Errol Spence, a legacy fight for Jamel Charlo. You can't have them on the same card. It takes away from the event itself. You know what I mean? Smash the like button, man. We got 536 people. Let's get 536 likes. Mr. G, what's going on? So Shogun 76, what's going on? So now you look at it from the standpoint of Brian Williams, what's going on? So you look at it from the standpoint of it's just not enough time to have Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao announced. If they're still negotiating and still working out kinks, it's not going to happen. Eduardo Miguel, what's going on? The Ken Dub 718, my brother, what's going on? Dane Watson, what's going on? It's just not going to happen in June. It can happen, just not in June. Randy Jackson, what's going on? Yep, Lynette Bowman. See, here's the thing. People don't understand. Boxing is like the weather. Everything is subject to change. You got to look at it from that standpoint. Boxing is like the weather. Things are subject to change, right? Somebody could tell me, hey, what did I tell y'all? Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia should happen at this time, that time, right? They announced the time, the dates that I told you that the times it was going to happen. Then they decided, well, you know what? Let's move it back from November to December. But what did I tell you? I said the target dates would be around, middle of November for Jermaine Johnson, Jamel Johnson. What's going on? Samuel Davis, Boxing Good, Bernard Byers. What's going on with y'all? I told you that it would be around that time. And what happened? It was around that time. But then they decided, well, let's push it back to December to give ourselves more time, to build the fight, so on and such. And they moved it back. You understand? Things are always subject to change within the sport of boxing. As you can see, Deontay Wilder is contractually obligated to get a trilogy match, and they're trying to maneuver around him. So that should let you know, live life, love, live life real. What's going on? Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Renee Young, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Renee Young. Renee dropped the link. Let's get my brother Renee Young to 1,000 subs. RNS1, what's going on? He said, I'm not paying for Spence Ugas. So what do you pay for? KDDR7989. What's going on with you? If you're not going to pay for Spence and Ugas, what would you pay for? Trap Media, what's going on? My brother KDDR, he said, what up, Blue Blood? On Pacquiao Instagram post where he hinted, I'm coming T. He did state a upcoming, why did I just lose his comments? He did state an upcoming announcement coming 4/13. Okay. So good. J Vinci, what's going on? EJ Love, what's going on? COS Tone, what's going on? So Macados and Macadus South, what's going on? So so they reading into that, Pacquiao's post, and Pacquiao said that Macados and Macadus South, what's going on? B Way, what's going on? That, he's got an announcement coming up April 13th, right? And you feel like he's hinted at James Good was going on. You feel like he hinted that he could fight Terrence Crawford in his next fight, right? I'm coming T. So people looking into that. General Squalls, what's going on? That he said, I'm coming T. Charles Combs, what's going on? Hopefully. But even if that's the case, if you're Terrence Crawford, True Blue 45, Christopher Johnson, Dave Jack, Rampage Jackson, what's going on? Even if that's the case, first and foremost, we got 600 people here. Let's get the likes of 600. Stacy Haggrave, what's going on? King Louis III, what's going on? Get the likes of 600 right now. Zep Tappy point of view, what's going on? We're not going all day, hey, smash the like, smash the like. No, as you come in, wipe your feet when you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Al Jalil, Sawab, my brother, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Because I know we don't. So get the likes. We got 630 people now. We should have 630 likes. Let's get the likes up. Bama Jeff 79. What's going on? NGJE, what's going on? He's talking about my ears. Can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. Chaz 313, what's going on? Seth Brundle, what's going on? So C Players 1, my brother. Taff Womack, what's going on? I don't understand, man. RNS 1, my brother in the super chat. Wilder KO's White in 3. Bud KO's Porter in 3. Oh, yeah? Scant Rants 2, my brother. Father Strength, Mark Ambrose, what's going on? Deal with it TV, my brother, what's going on? You believe that? I believe that Deontay Wilder can knock out Dillian White in 3. Think Terrence Crawford going to knock out Sean Porter in 3? I don't see that. Debo 4735X, my brother. I don't see that. You got grown men talking about my ears. Real gutter music, my brother in the super chat. Errol Spence, man down, line him up. Hashtag strap season. Bud need to sign the contract. That's the fight we want to see. Keep up the great work, Blue. Appreciate you, King. I agree. That's the fight we want to see. Chris Garcia, Avery Thompson, Fly High 89, Jermaine Fisher, what's going on? Salute to Mississippi. So my thing is this, Michael Hardlove, Goldie Boiler, what's going on? I don't have an issue with Terrence Crawford saying I don't want 60-40, want 50-50 negotiating. My only issues come in when he say I'm done with the fight. That's only where my issue comes in. If he want to negotiate his way to 50-50, I'm not mad at him. He's the one that put it on the line every time he stepped through the ropes. So if that's what he feel like he should do, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, right? He feel like, listen, I need 50-50. Okay, cool. It just comes when people say, well, he should get 50, he should get this, he should, and Errol is doing this, and Keon Cobb, what's going on? Errol is the one avoiding him, and Errol ain't trying to make. Well, that's when I have the issue because it's like, well, Errol Spence has a leg to stand on. Tone Capone one, my brother, he has a leg to stand on. Shy of Focus, what's going on? He could say, hey, 60-40 in my favor, and he has a legit debate. You understand what I'm saying? He has a legit argument. Raphael Gooden, what's going on? Jamal Johnson, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you 1000%. Much love to you, great brother. So, I understand both sides. DJ Muff, the Blend King, what's going on? I understand that Terrence Crawford is saying, hey, I deserve 50-50. Who are we to say he don't deserve 50-50? You understand? But what Errol Spence said, well, I deserve 60-40. Well, who are we to say he don't? Well, now when you break down the logistics of both cases, right? Who has what side do you lean more to when you're talking Coach D? What's going on? Alexander Wright, Sean Thomas, what's going on? Who's the bigger draw? You can't debate who the bigger draw is. It's not a debate. It's just the facts. Is that Errol Spence is a bigger draw? When you say PA player, what's going on? When you say I'm gonna walk away from the Errol Spence fight, that's when I have the issue because now you're trying to, you force feeding the fans what you want to force feed them, opposed to respecting the fans and what they want to see. You understand? Leandro Guthrie Jr., what's going on? Respect the fans and what the fans want to see. Right. Like Jay Lynn said, negotiate is the key word. Right. King Nat, what's going on? Gerald Davis, what's going on? Right. See, you have to be able to negotiate and say, okay, yeah, I understand this, I understand that. Okay, that's what it's about, negotiating. James Batson, what's going on? That's what it's all about. Negotiate. Hey, I feel I'm this, but I'm gonna walk away from it. But you're not walking away from Manny Pacquiao. That's where my only gripe came in with the entire equation. Mark Ambrose, my brother in super chat, dropping that quarter of a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, "When they hate, we donate. Facts over feelings. Salute Blue and our chat family." Yes, sir. Salute to my brother Mark Ambrose. Appreciate you 1000%. And shout out to my brother Manuel H, man. He on the road driving to LA and listening. So salute to the brother Emmanuel H, man. Safe travels, great brother. He driving over to California. Safe travels, my brother Emmanuel H, man. Driving over to Cali, man. My brother Absaline, the code keeper in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, I support black media. Now give my dub shout. Let's work. Give me a dub in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. My brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations, man. And happy birthday to Patty Dean. He in the super chat. He said, Blue, what is that about to fall behind you? Oh, this right here. That's you know what, Fred, man? I bought it's actually on my bike, my exercise bike. It's you know what it is, man? It's a button-down shirt I just bought from Caraco Suit, and it was too big, man. And I tried it on and just threw it right there, man. I ain't get a chance to pack it back in, so it ain't gonna fall. It just looked like it is, but it's yeah, it's a shirt I bought from Caraco. It's too big, man. I started back my diet and went back and got these suits, man. And it's too big, man. RNS1, my brother in the super chat, he said, Bud Spence is the Bo Lewis of this generation. That's what we're trying to avoid, great brother. That's what we're trying to avoid, man. Because that hurt the sport of boxing. Go subscribe to my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations, man. Best interviews, man. He paved the way for so much content. It's not even funny, man. I mean, we truly need to give you your roses while you can smell them, great brother. Truly. Not just because you're my guy and you know how we are, me and you, two peas in a pod, but not just because of that, man. Just because the truth is the truth, man. You grind and man, you bring so many different lanes that give us so many different, so much content. We build content off of the things that you put out there, and that needs to be, that needs to be, how you say it, it needs to be identified, man. It needs to be recognized. So salute to my great brother Fred, man. Hard body J Timo, my brother, what's good? He said, did you try the cake? Man, I still ain't get him, bro. You know what? I was reaching out to them today and asking them what happened. I still ain't get them. Still didn't get it, man. They talking about, oh, things is because of the times and deliveries. Man, I still ain't get them, man. Along with a few other things I ordered, man. Unbelievable, man. Jay Miles, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said it seems like the WBA just transferred the belt from Pac-Man's hands to Spencer's hands. No, Ugas is not that easy of a fight. Chevelle Solomon, what's going on? Ugas is not that easy of a fight, Jay Miles. He gonna have to work, man. Ugas can win a fight, man. So you remember, keep in mind, people thought that Ugas Dave Jack, what's going on? Keep in mind, people thought that Ugas beat Sean Porter, so we gotta, he ain't just gonna walk right through Ugas. Third Eye Pirates, my brother in the super chat, he said Errol Spence versus Bud will have the greatest undercard in history. We have to get it. Yeah, they because they have the stables to do it. Skundera Gaming, what's going on? James, what's going on? They definitely have the stables. The PBC have the stables. Top Rank have the stables to put on some major cards, man. Danny Allen, what's going on? They definitely have. Imagine if they decided, okay, we're gonna put on this fight with them. Okay, can we get two other fighters and two other fighters from both stables and bring them together and put on some big fights? That would be major, man. Alan Turner, my brother in the super chat, keep up the good work, brother. Salute to you. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. Much love to you. TB Rice, my brother in super chat, he said, don't be out here looking like Michael Jordan with them big clothes. Yeah, man. Man, I put that shirt on, man. I was like, oh, man. I was like, oh, man. He said, with my brother Fred Barbershop Conversation, he said 5 singles for your strobe lights. Oh man, he get me every time. Him and 7-8, man. Jalen said, "Then you play, yeah," and then we'll refund you that, man. Man, I don't want the refund. I want the rice cakes, man. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. What's going on? I ain't asked for the refund. I want the rice cakes. DSA1, my brother, what's going on? Blake Irvin, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, salute Blue real quick. Side note, why does Boston media refuse to acknowledge the Charlo twins' greatness? Jamel has a great resume at 154, close to being undisputed. Hey, man, only thing I can say is that, I guess it's their attitude. But I don't understand that. Burgess Meredith, what's going on? I guess it has to be their approach. Israel Vasquez, what's going on? NBA D Nice, what's going on? It has to be their approach, right? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. Yeah, my brother, Hardbody J Timo, man, he put me on with some nice, great rice, some different rice cakes, man. And man, because I eat the white cheddar rice cakes and but brother, man, Vadrick Lackey, what's going on? But as far as the Charlos, man, first of all, we can't even go by that Ring magazine. It lost all credibility. Innovative Sports, what's going on? Kyle Palmer, what's going on? That lost all its credibility. The Ring magazine has completely lost its every ounce of credibility. The little credibility it had left, this new rankings, it lost all of the credibility. For one, you got to look at it from this standpoint. I want Deontay Wilder to get his trilogy match with Tyson Fury. That guy, George, what's going on? I want Deontay Wilder to get his rematch with Tyson Fury, the trilogy match, okay? For more than one reason. But for the main reason, he's contractually obligated to receive it. We got 640 people. How many likes we got? We should have 640 likes. Smash the like button. Rampage Jackson, my brother in super chat, just showing some love, Blue. Can't wait to see Boots beat the brakes off Libiness tomorrow. Me too. Casual commentator, what's going on? Steve Aguilar, what's going on? So, right, I want Wilder and Tyson Fury to get. I want them to have the trilogy match. Anthony Joshua, good fighter, right? Is there truly, Sean T, what's going on? Is there truly a debate as to who the top 3 heavyweights are? Ramanique Marty, what's going on? David Bohannon said we got 551 likes. Get the likes up to 650. Anwar Willis, my brother, what's going on? Is there truly a debate as to who is the best 3 heavyweights in the world? Truly? Right? Regardless if we favor Tyson Fury or not, or like what took place with Tyson Fury and Wilder or not, we don't like it, whatever. But is there truly a debate as who the top 3 are? Really? There's no debate, right? There's no question who the top 3 are, right? Leandro Guthrie Jr., what's going on? There's no question. Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, what's going on? There's no question who the top 3 are. It's Wilder, Fury, and Joshua. Now, what order you put them in, that's up on you. That's your opinion, what order you put in. But if you decide to not put one of them in the top 3, then you're not being realistic. Stingy Loco, what's going on? You're just simply not being realistic. Okay? So just being realistic, right? Those are the top 3 heavyweights, right? How do you have a top 10 list? Now, pound for pound list, whatever. Heavyweights don't even belong on that list. But you got a top 3 list, right? Quay Scott, what's going on? You have a top 3 list. And on that top 3 list, you have a heavyweight on that top 3 list. And you don't even put a heavyweight on there. That's one of the top 3. Flamboyant Entertainment Promotion, what's going on? Roderick Frelat, what's going on? So, now let's think about this. You put this list out there. And Alexander Usyk, who's had a total of 2 heavyweight fights, he is number 4 on your list. Alfonso Corsi, what's going on? Over Mr. G, what's going on? Over all the other 3 top heavyweights. Adewale Ajiboye, what's going on? He said, you talk a lot of crap, such a pro Wilder guy. Okay. And because you are pro Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, you upset that I'm pro Wilder. So there go a case of the pot calling the kettle black. David Scott III, what's going on? K Bro, what's going on? So now think about this. They have Alexander Usyk at number 4, and Wilder, Fury, or Joshua are not in the top 10. Boxing Pill said, why are you pro Wilder? Let me explain. Mr. Magoo, what's going on? DT Taylor, what's going on? Let me explain why. Rebel Life Boxing, what's going on? Because I'm a fan of the sport of boxing first. And Deontay Wilder. So let me answer the question. So Boxing Pill says, why are you pro Wilder? Good. So that's Simon 2011, what's going on? Because I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. First things first. That's number 1. Okay? Deontay Wilder single-handedly brought back the heavyweight division to excitement when the heavyweight division was in the dumps. Okay, his action, his knockouts in the heavyweight division brought back the heavyweight division. At the same time, DeJuan Henderson was going on, Victor Mack was going on. At the same time, Anthony Joshua was starting to make a rise in the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury went on a hiatus, leaving the heavyweight division in limbo. He beat Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko and Vitaly Klitschko. Love the Klitschko brothers. Respect what they've done. Okay, but the Klitschko brothers watered down the heavyweight division. People got tired of looking at the Klitschko brothers and their reign. Nobody, there was no excitement coming from them, and that was that. Antonio Carr, what's going on? Peace, bless to the Queen, Miss TT UK. What's going on, your Queen? He's had 2 heavyweight fights, Queen. but they have him at number 4. He beat Chaz Witherspoon, and then he beat Derek Chisora, and they have him at number 4. Star City J, what's going on? Now, like I said, you can have your opinion on who you think the rankings 1 to 3 is. You could say Tyson Fury's 1, Joshua 2, Wilder's 3, or you could say Wilder's 1, Fury's 2, Joshua's 3, or you could say Joshua's 1, Fury's 2, Wilder, whatever. Whatever. However you so choose to put it. That's on you, right? Okay. None really knew Wilder in the U.S. He got famous because of the match with Joshua. You clearly don't know what you're talking about, and so let me finish my point. He clearly brought back the. Now let me just debunk that notion. He says nobody knew who Wilder was until the Joshua fight started gaining traction. Okay. Now let's just talk about that. Deontay Wilder was present when Anthony Joshua fought and beat Vladimir Klitschko. After that fight, Anthony Joshua said, bring on Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder responded. Here's how you know. Tone 40, what's going on? Deontay Wilder responded by saying, oh, I was going to let him continue to build himself up. But since he calling me out, okay, let's make it happen now. So that let you know who was in the running. It's not possible for Anthony Joshua, who's coming behind Deontay Wilder, to be the biggest star. No, that's not the case. He's a big fish in a small pond. Deontay Wilder's a big fish in a big pond. New Jersey, what's going on? Shining Light, what's going on? Jay Butter, what's going on? That's just the facts of the matter. Okay? And when Anthony Joshua fought here in the U.S. against Andy Ruiz, they had to give away tickets. Southpaw Boxing Media, my brother, what's going on? That's just the facts of the matter. Okay? DT Taylor, my brother in Super Chat, said, Blue never lie, all facts. Right. And if I'm wrong, I stand corrected. Boxing Social Network, what's going on? So, Deontay Wilder, when Joshua said, let's make it happen now, Deontay Wilder said, oh, you want to make it happen now? I was going to let you build up. But since you want to make it happen now, don't wait, make the date. Remember, he said that. Don't wait, make the date. Let's get it. Okay? And so, therefore, Deontay Wilder was already in the running. He was already a name. He already started building. Why? Because he was a knockout artist in the sport of boxing, in the heavyweight division. So he started putting the heavyweight division on his back when Tyson Fury left the boxing, the heavyweight division in limbo. Okay? So Deontay Wilder, he single-handedly uplifted the heavyweight division. Because Chief Dixon, what's going on? Everybody wanted to see if Deontay Wilder actually had the skill set. Could he actually compete with the best? Could he actually knock out the best? Okay. There was a lot of intrigue, a lot of interest because of his knockout ability. And so that grew the heavyweight division. At the same time happened, so you had a guy across the pond in Anthony Joshua building up himself, getting knockouts and being in exciting fights. It's just like you see now he's moving the goalposts. How many good guys do you think he fought? See, now you're moving the goalposts. See, this is why. And then people say, Francione Arcelius, what's going on? Nick Kuma with St. Louis Mick, what's going on? So then people say, oh, Blue, why you block this person? Why you did Philly Miz 215? Salute. We having a conversation and you continue to move the goalposts. Stay on point. Stay on one topic. Stay focused. You're trying to move the goalposts now. Well, who did he fight? Okay, before Anthony Joshua fought Vladimir Klitschko, who did he fight? And even when he fought Vladimir Klitschko was coming off a 2-year layoff. He was 40 plus years of age, and he was coming off a loss. After that, who did Anthony Joshua fight? He fought all guys that Deontay Wilder would be favored in those fights. He fought a guy by the name of Charles Martin. I love Charles Martin, great guy. Charles Martin was the IBF champion, but Charles Martin would have gotten knocked out in a quicker manner than Anthony Joshua knocked him out if he would have stepped in the ring with Deontay Wilder. Let's be honest. Now, near one of y'all would have been saying, rooting and hollering and saying, Charles Martin, man, if Deontay Wilder, let me put it this way, if Deontay Wilder would have fought Charles Martin before Anthony Joshua did, and he would have beat Charles Martin for the IBF title, everybody would have been talking about how Charles Martin got the belt through default, that Charles Martin ain't never beat nobody. Who is Charles Martin? He got his belts easy way, bleak side. What's going on? That's what everybody would be saying. Oh, he beat Charles Martin. Charles Martin ain't never beat nobody. Charles Martin ain't a good boxer. That's what everybody would say. PGH Big Dog, what's going on? Sick liver damage, what's going on, great brother? Just like Real Talk, what's going on? He said, wasn't Anthony Joshua a pay-per-view star before Deontay Wilder? Let me enlighten you. Every fight in the UK is on pay-per-view. Just because you're on pay-per-view don't make you a pay-per-view star. I'll say it again. Just because you're on pay-per-view don't make you a pay-per-view star. Anthony Joshua was not a pay-per-view star before Deontay Wilder. He was on pay-per-view because every fight in the UK is on pay-per-view. Every fight is on pay-per-view in the UK. That don't make you a star. And the fact is, when you fight in the UK on pay-per-view, the fights be like, Miss TT UK, how much is the pay-per-views over there, Queen? F your feelings, what's going on? Hab Collector, what's going on? Miss TT UK, how much are the pay-per-views over there? They'd be like $10, $20. She said it's $25. Miss TT UK, she's there in the UK. She lives in the UK. She said it's $25. Don't believe me? There she is, right there. $25. She supports the sport of boxing. She knows boxing. This is what she does. She said it's $25. So, okay. So here in the States, it's $75. That's 3 times the amount. That's 3 times the amount. Cassio Cardosa, what's going on? Now, the reason that this is, Valor Chris, what's going on? So let's look at this. The reason that it's this way, for one, the UK, they support the sport of boxing more so than the United States. I love the way the United Kingdom supports the sport of boxing. Let's not get it twisted. E2G Performance, what's going on? Aiden Davison, what's going on? The UK, United Kingdom, supports the sport of boxing like no other. They come out in drones. A loss doesn't define you in the UK. Yes, they support the sport of boxing. The US does not support the sport of boxing the same manner. It does not. So yes, it gives you the impression that Anthony Joshua is a bigger star than Deontay Wilder. Yeah, because you giving him a fight on pay-per-view that they're paying $25 for. Deontay Wilder gets on pay-per-view and you got to pay $75. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Right now, we're going to get Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Chris Arreola for $50. That's a fight that should be on TV for free. Our pay-per-view is still twice the amount, and it's for $50. $50 for Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola. But I could watch Anthony Joshua. I could watch Anthony Joshua for $20. I'm going to say it again. I could watch Anthony Joshua for $20. True Down Mexican, what's going on? Miss TTUK, she said, nobody rates AJ in Europe. I feel sorry for him. Right. Because, see, yes, is he a big star? Absolutely. Yeah, Gavin Washington said the UK is not that big. No, Texas is actually bigger than the UK. Mosine Beige, my brother in Super Chat. Yes, Blue, 60% of fights are pay-per-view. Sometimes even British level fights. Ruiz Joshua 2 was the most expensive at $24.99. Even Parker versus Chisora is pay-per-view. Facts. So think about this. At $24.99, translate to the US money. That's about $30. $30, people. Big Nick 32. What's going on? Huh? I just told y'all you're going to get Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola for $50. Chris S550J, my brother. Big Nick 32. What's going on? For $50. JPJ 777. What's going on? Chris Brooks. What's going on? Completely 2 different markets. Not to mention, boxing in the UK is perceived as probably the 3rd biggest sport in the UK. It's probably the 3rd biggest sport, if not number 2. I believe soccer, which is considered football in the UK, is the biggest sport. After that, you may have another sport that's bigger than it, but then it's up there. It's top 4, right? King 23 chosen one. What's going on? It's top 3, top 4 sports in the UK. Boxing in the US is not even at 7. It's arguably number 7. Mentuba Hotep. What's going on? You have the NFL, National Football League. You have the NBA, National Basketball Association. You have the NHL, National Hockey League, you have the MLB, Major League Baseball. Then on top of that, cognitive ability, he said cricket. Okay, rugby and cricket. So it's top three, right? It's top four, excuse me. It's going to come in at top four. Michael Gardner, what's going on? Top four, right? Our top four, I just read it to you. MLB, NBA, NHL, NFL. Right off top. It's not even a question. Then you have minor league sports, what are considered minor league sports here in the States, which is college football and college basketball. March Madness and the college football playoffs is huge. Sometimes they can rival pro sports. Alabama, you put Ohio State versus Michigan, and they got to put extra seats to watch college kids play football. And we didn't even add in you got to compete with the UFC. We didn't even add in the PGA. We didn't even add in Serena Williams in tennis. Octavio Espinoza, what's going on? Tennis and golf get more play, Millie Blood, what's going on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, than boxing does. Hands down. It's not even close. Real Talk said, the way you talk, bro, it's like acting like America's paying higher pay-per-view is a good thing. I never said that. I never said that. It's clear you just didn't pay attention. Sean Gibson, what's going on? Lifetime Eon, what's going on? It's abundantly clear you just didn't pay attention. It's abundantly clear. Kurt Eric Monroe, what's going on? I said it's easier to have Anthony Joshua as a UK pay-per-view star when you're only paying $30. What part did you miss? It's not a good thing that you got to pay $75 to watch Deontay Wilder. That's 3 times the amount. So what part did you just miss? You can't make this up. Idris Mateen, my brother in Super Chat. Yeah, DMX, don't forget Joshua quit against Andrew, but shh on that. Yeah, that's a fact. And when he fought here in the States at Madison Square Garden, they had to give away tickets. They had to give away tickets because he's not a big star. It's a completely different market. My VVS, what's going on? Paul Sweet, what's going on? Chris, what's going on? Chris said Joshua resume versus Deontay Wilder. You're right. It's not close. Deontay Wilder's resume is better. You're right. You're right. You're right. Edward Morris, what's going on? Oh, Joshua's resume. Okay. Deontay Wilder's resume is better than Anthony Joshua's. He's fought Tyson Fury twice and Luis Ortiz twice. Who on Anthony Joshua's resume could beat Tyson Fury or Luis Ortiz? I'll wait. Julian Coulton, 86. What's going on, great brother? Go ahead, I'll wait. Be the God. What's going on? I'll wait. And who on Deontay Wilder's resume would you favor over Deontay Wilder? I mean, excuse me, on Tyson. Who on Anthony Joshua's resume would you favor over Deontay Wilder? Ever. And don't make, if you come here and you make up stories, then I'm going to block you. General Squad, my brother in Super Chat. Blue, did you forget something? No, it's after the hour mark. Go ahead, tell him. Jay Cooley, my brother, what's going on? Who on his resume, Mark Cuban, what's going on? Is that you would say, oh, this guy's a 50-50 fight with Wilder or would beat Deontay Wilder? Who? Xavier Gomez said Vladimir Klitschko. No, you wouldn't even put Vladimir Klitschko on there. Coming off a 2-year layoff at 40 years old and coming off a loss. You put that version of Vladimir Klitschko in there, he's going to get knocked out by Deontay Wilder. Good try, but you got to try again. Benjamin Walken said Vladimir Klitschko easy. Clearly, you don't remember who Vladimir Klitschko was. So now y'all want to talk about Vladimir Klitschko. Jesse R, what's going on? Black Star Sports TV, what's going on? So y'all talking about Vladimir Klitschko that was in his prime. That's not the same Vladimir Klitschko. the Vladimir Klitschko he fought was on a 2-year layoff, coming off a loss to Tyson Fury badly, and was 40 plus years of age. Go ahead and try again. No, don't try to tell me Vladimir Klitschko. Oh, well, Vladimir Klitschko when he was in his 30s. No, we ain't talking about that version of Vladimir Klitschko because that's not who Anthony Joshua fought. So tell me about the Vladimir Klitschko that he fought. Chris said Wilder dug Klitschko for years. You completely don't know what you're talking about, and so I can't acknowledge you anymore. Thank you, great brother. Appreciate you, though. Smash the like button. Steven Libero, what's going on? We got 730 people. We should have 730 likes. Smash the like button, people. D. Hodges, my brother. Victor Mack, what's going on? Joshua, Andy Ruiz versus Joshua 2 was in Dubai. Mike James Boston, what's going on? They come in making up their own narrative. We got 648 likes and we got 730 people. Get the likes up to set. We should have at least 750 likes. Get the likes all the way up. Vernon Thomas, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up, people. All the way up. Right, Jalen. She said Wilder hasn't avoided anyone. And Jalen, the thing about it is they see that he's a man of his word. Everybody he said he was going to fight, he fought him. He pursued Anthony Joshua. Joshua didn't want to fight. Plain and simple. Dr. King, I have a dream. What's going on? He said, I agree, Chris. They have to stop this dislike. Who's disliking Anthony Joshua? Did I ever say that I dislike Anthony Joshua? Did anybody hear me say that? Joshua resume better and I like Wilder more. How is his resume better? Pull counter boxing. What's going on? Just be real and be honest. I am being real and be honest. Now, let me ask you a question. Who on Anthony Joshua's resume would you say would beat Deontay Wilder? Who on Anthony Joshua's resume is better than Luis Ortiz? Who on Anthony Joshua's resume is better than Tyson Fury? Go ahead and tell me. Because, see, you are the people that would be sitting here talking about, oh, Deontay Wilder beat Joseph Parker. Who did Joseph Parker beat? Who did Charles Martin beat? Do you even know? Let me ask y'all a question. You, Chris, and I have a dream. Let me ask y'all a question. How did Charles Martin even get the IBF belt? Go ahead and tell me. And if you can't tell me, you're going to be on your way. So now tell me how Charles Martin even got his title, the IBF title. Michael Kirkland, what's going on? And Charles Martin and Joseph Parker was both at Deontay Wilder's fights and opted to go in a different direction. Joseph Parker even told me he liked his chances of better against Anthony Joshua because he felt like Anthony Joshua was a little more stiff. You know, he felt like his movement, his quickness would give Anthony Joshua a problem. So he chose Anthony Joshua over choosing Deontay Wilder. Joseph Parker chose not to unify against Deontay Wilder because he liked his chances. At Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2, I talked to Joseph Parker in the lobby. My brother Fred was there. My brother Champside was there. I believe Boston Ego was there. We was talking to him in the lobby. I went to the bathroom. Me and him was in the bathroom together, and we saw each other in the bathroom. Me and Joseph Parker. Pause. So I'm asking you this question. Joseph Parker even said he liked his physical chances better. Deontay Wilder's quick. He would, he thought he could pick up the belt from Joshua. So please explain to me, Charles Martin, how did he even get his belt? And while you think about it, I'm going to get to these super chats. Mosing Beige, my brother in super chat. It goes football, rugby, cricket, boxing. Pay-per-view cheaper here, but almost everything is pay-per-view. We get told its value. Right. See Mosing boxing? He said everything is pay-per-view. See? Here, it's not that way. Elijah man, what's going on? Kashif Dixon, my brother in super chat, had Wilder fought that Klitschko, everyone would have said he was old, coming off 2-year layoff and a law. This is a fact. And 40 years old. And 40. And if Deontay Wilder would have beaten Shamar Rashawn, what's going on, great brother? If Deontay Wilder would have beaten Charles Martin, right? And then he would have beaten Joseph Parker, everybody would have said, well, who did Joseph Parker beat? Who did Charles Martin beat? That's what they would have been saying. Who did Charles Martin beat? Who did Joseph Parker beat? That's what you would have been saying. Don't come here acting like, oh, well, Joshua unified and he did this and he did that. And I like Anthony Joshua. But you're going to be real, be real. We deal with facts over feelings over here. And if you come here and you try to tell me, oh, no, I would have said, no, you're not telling the truth. Money in the Ghetto, what's going on? He said Klitschko would have beaten Ortiz, so why didn't he fight him? Did you know that Luis Ortiz? Did you know that Luis Ortiz was signed to Matchroom to fight Anthony Joshua? Did you ever see the fight? 50-year-old Ortiz, goodbye, Chris. Goodbye. See, that's the stuff right there. That's it right there. That's all you got to do. Now you goodbye. Now goodbye. Goodbye. Have a great day. See? It's all you need. Steven Lozano, what's going on? See, I give everybody opportunity. Tori Wells, what's going on? I don't mind going back and forth. When you start coming here and you make up stuff, then you got to go. Oh, Ortiz was 50 years old. Goodbye. 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 You can't make this stuff up. Or Ortiz was 50 years old. Rock 03, what's going on? Now Ortiz was 50 years old. Bunny BA, what's going on? Robbie O'Quinn, what's going on? Now Ortiz was 50 years old. But if you made Ortiz versus any of those guys, he would be the favorite in all those fights. And none of them would fight him but Deontay Wilder. Still to this day, who gave him the opportunity but Deontay Wilder? Tyson Fury even went on record. Tyson Fury even went on record saying, man, I ain't fighting Luis Ortiz unless I'm absolutely have to. Deontay Wilder, I don't know why he's fighting that guy. You can't make this stuff up. Broken Halo, what's going on? Jay Lynn says she done had to break out the cookies. Facts. They can't help themselves. Oh, Ortiz was 50. Okay. Well, he wasn't 50, but he was younger than Vladimir Klitschko when Joshua beat him. New World Era Music Group. My brother, what's going on? How about that? Did you realize that? Jay Gibson, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He says salute to the #1 LDBC syndicate in the evening on the East Coast. #1 pound for pound online sports show, Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother Jay Gibb, man. Appreciate you, King. King Vonnie 86, what's going on? Smash the like button, my peoples. We got 740 people. Let's get 740 likes. D. St. Lou, what's going on? See, the thing is this, right? It makes me seem like, oh man, this guy don't like Anthony Joshua. No, when you come in acting like, oh, he beat world beaters and Wilder beat nobody. No, then we have to debunk that notion. Seymour Green, what's going on? Then we have to debunk that notion. Do you even know, Prime Minister, what's going on? Do you even know that Charles Martin got the belt, the IBF belt, through default? He was losing the fight, and the dude either, I forgot, he tore his Achilles or his ACL or something like that in the ring, in the fight. The guy was winning the fight against Charles Martin. Gary Childress, what's going on? Ali Afzal, what's going on? The dude was winning the fight and got injured in the fight, and Charles Martin won through the default. Now, it's funny because thank you, 74 Pugilist Specialist, my brother in the Super Chat. He said, 74 Pugilist Specialist in the Super Chat said Glasgow's knee gave out against Charles Martin. Right. His ACL, I knew his ACL or something like that. His ACL tore. He was winning the fight. Did you even know that? Did you even know that? So guess what? That doesn't even exist. Scant Ranch 2, my brother. That doesn't even exist. That doesn't even exist, right? It doesn't even exist in Joshua's world. Nobody even mentions that. Nobody makes mention of that. They act like it didn't even happen. If Deontay Wilder, Chop Money, what's going on? If Deontay Wilder had beaten Charles Martin, and this is no slight to Charles Martin because I like Charles Martin, but we got to talk about the facts. We're dealing with facts over feelings. We got 746 people. Let's get 746 likes. Smash the like button. Let's deal with facts. We're going to deal with facts over feelings. That's what everybody chooses to eliminate, right? They don't want to do it. So the fact is, if Deontay Wilder had beaten Charles Martin and won the IBF belt, everybody would have said He didn't beat nobody for his belts. He beats Stavern. Tommy Tom, what's going on? He beats Stavern. Black Thomas, what's going on? Valo Uchua. Bro, you talk about Wilder every day. I didn't talk about him yesterday. I didn't talk about him yesterday. Klotz on twos. What's going on? Mr. Mechanical, what's going on? Or you only catch the shows when I'm talking about Deontay Wilder. And I wasn't even talking about him today. Somebody else brought him up. See how that works? No, you choose to dislike Deontay Wilder every day. That's the difference between me and you. Somebody in the chat, because see, unlike other platforms, we are family. I don't have fans. I don't have subscribers. I have family. So these are family. So I choose to, just like I'm talking to you, I talk to everybody in the chat every day, and somebody else brought it up. I didn't bring it up. Somebody else brought it up. And so then I'm just addressing what they're talking about. So for you to say I'm talking about him every day, it's false narrative. And then on top of it, you talk about him often. He does get talked about often because essentially he's the unofficial face of the sport of boxing. Whenever he speaks, it goes viral. How about that? D. St. Lou, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Watched a lot of boxing with my dad growing up. I just like listening to you discuss boxing. You leave emotions to the side and go straight facts. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you, great brother. Appreciate you. 74 Pugilist Specialist, my brother in the super chat. Once again, Joshua versus Klitschko was originally for the IBO. Facts. That's a fact. Right. Deontay Wilder successfully defended his title 10 times. Held the belt for 5 years. But let me tell you, if he would have beaten Charles Martin and won the belt, the narrative would have been like, Ulysses Perez, what's going on? People would have been like, oh, he ain't beat nobody for those belts. Look at his resume is weak and this, and this. Nobody says that about Joshua. Andrew, my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Safe travels to you, great brother. Nobody says that about Anthony Joshua at all. Ryan Taylor, what's going on with your great brother? Nobody says that about Anthony Joshua. Nobody makes mention that Joseph Parker beat Andy Ruiz Jr., but everybody thought Andy Ruiz Jr. should have got the nod in the fight. Number 3, what's going on? Memphis Dean Holt, what's going on? Nobody talks about that. Nobody makes mention of that. Nobody says, oh, well, look how he got this belt or that belt. Outside of Andy Ruiz, who did Joseph Parker beat? Outside of Andy Ruiz, who did Joseph Parker beat? Because, see, everybody likes to act like, see, so Charles Martin won the belt through default. And who did Joseph Parker beat outside of Andy Ruiz? And most people thought Andy Ruiz won the fight. And then when Joshua did fight Andy Ruiz dropped him 4 times and stopped him the first time. And he went tooth and nail with Vladimir Klitschko. Let's not act like he went in there and just that. And again, that's one of my favorite fights. But he went tooth and nail with Vladimir Klitschko. Let's not act like he went in there and just dominated Vladimir Klitschko, because that's completely not the truth. So who did Joseph Parker beat outside of Andy Ruiz? Go ahead and tell me some names. Brandon Adam Perry, my brother, what's going on? Somebody tell me some names that Joseph Parker beat. Give me 3 big names that Joseph Parker beat. I'm going to wait. And smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 800. Who did Joseph Parker beat? What's his resume looking like? Somebody tell me. And again, no slight to Joseph Parker. But when y'all come here, see, this is what we don't do. This is what I don't like. Millionaire Tom, what's going on? This is what I don't like. I don't like when you try to down one to big up another one. Okay? If you're a fan of Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, cool. I'm not opposed to that. The 3 best heavyweights in the world: Joseph, Deontay Wilder, Fury, and Joshua. I expect them to have massive fans, right? But Don't try to act like Deontay Wilder accomplished zero in the sport of boxing. Come on. Okay, if that's the case, then how you giving Tyson credit for beating Deontay Wilder? What did he gain from beating Deontay Wilder if Deontay Wilder accomplished absolutely nothing within the sport of boxing? Rob Lee, what's going on? If Deontay Wilder never accomplished anything in the sport of boxing and he simply was cruising, so then why do you give Tyson Fury so much credit for beating him? Terrence G, what's going on? You can't have it both ways. Alfred Yasharala, what's going on? DSA1, what's going on? My brother N.O. Vativ Sports, what's going on? Which one? You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. True Boo 45, what's going on? Chris Colbert is fighting Gamboa? I didn't know that. I'll look into that. Marcus Hooper, what's going on? My brother LaRon Reviews in the building. Go subscribe to my brother LaRon Reviews, man. Ron, drop the links to your where everybody could go subscribe and support you, great brother. David H, what's going on? Dorian Johnson, what's going on? See, that's what the things that they don't think about. They quick to say, "Hey man, this dude ain't fighting no." Okay, so then like they'll say, "Well, Terrence Crawford," like vice versa. That's why I never try to downplay Terrence Crawford. He says, so you can say who Joseph Parker beat, but people can't say who the King Kong Ortiz beat. Not being fair, bro. Okay, let me break that down to you. See? Let me break that down to you, real talk. The difference is nobody wanted to give Ortiz an opportunity to fight them. So how is he going to fight somebody when they don't agree to step in the ring with him? When he tried to fight everybody. He even signed with Matchroom to fight Anthony Joshua, and they still didn't give him the fight. To this day, pun intended, the only person to give him an opportunity is Deontay Wilder. The only 2 fights on his resume is Deontay Wilder. You think that's a coincidence? Miss Tally 140, what's going on? Unlike Joseph Parker, where he's getting opportunities, he fought Dillian White. He fought Andy Ruiz. He fought Anthony Joshua because they gave him the opportunity. They didn't even give Luis Ortiz the opportunity. So that tells you everything you need to know about Luis Ortiz. And when Deontay Wilder signed to fight him in a rematch, Lennox Lewis, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tyson Fury, Eddie Hearn, they all said, man, Deontay Wilder is off his rocker fighting Luis Ortiz for a second time when he don't even have to. So there you have it. That's why. So when you talk about, oh, well, who does he beat? Because he ain't fight nobody because they won't give him the opportunity to beat him. So how is he going to get the opportunity? Make it make sense. Kenny, what's going on? Mr. Allen Student, Red Tech, what's going on? Give him the opportunity. That's like saying, hey, man, this dude ain't never getting in the basketball game, but you're talking about his skill set. Well, because I see him in practice. But they ain't give him the opportunity when the game comes. So how are you going to display his talent that everybody rave about in practice? Man, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. Slim Jim 314, what's going on? Mr. Allen Student, I'm going to have hats and stuff available, man. Just inbox me on Instagram, Bluebird Sports TV, man. It's just like people love to say, oh, Deontay Wilder, he held the belt for 5 years. He defended it 10 times. He never unified. Well, you know why he never unified? You know why? Because Joseph Parker thought that he stood a better chance to beat Anthony Joshua than Deontay Wilder. While he was ringside for the Gerald Washington fight, and he was backstage with Deontay Wilder, and they even talked about a unification bout, but he went in a different direction. Why he didn't fight Charles Martin to unify? Because Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, they overpaid for the belt. They paid Charles Martin almost $8 million for that fight. $8 million for the fight. You know why? Because they saw an opportunity. Daniel the Prophet, what's going on? They saw an opportunity. They paid him almost $8 million. So he went to go the route of fighting Anthony Joshua. And so I see people saying stuff like, oh, well, how come Al Heyman didn't give him $8 million? Because why would he? Why would he? Emmanuel Joseph Bain, what's going on? Why would he? Panther TV channel, what's going on? 74, the pugilist specialist, my brother in Super Chat. WBC ordered Ortiz versus White, and White declined. Facts. This is a fact. Yeah, CJ's right. Errol Spence got his name got big off of the sparring session with Floyd Mayweather. He was already well known, but it took off. Once everybody realized that he was working Floyd Mayweather, they were saying that he was working Floyd Mayweather in sparring and gave him a black guy. And then Floyd Mayweather came out and he said, man, Errol Spence is the truth for real. That's where he got the nickname, The Truth. Floyd Mayweather said he the truth. And Errol Spence was already the truth. And there you have it. But guess what? Imagine we hear about that in sparring, but nobody ever gives him an opportunity in fights. Like Keith Thurman wasn't trying to give him an opportunity. Dolly Antoinette, the queen in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. She said, salute Blue in chat. Smash the button, the like button, kings and queens. Yes, sir. I'm about to say yes, sir. Thank you, queen. Appreciate you. Jalen, the other queen in the building, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Said, Blue, I admire your memory. Keep speaking those facts. Peace and blessings, queen. You already know. I got my brother Jeff, the producer. What's going on? Black News Media TV. What's going on? Ebony Queen. Peace and blessings, queen. How you doing? Antoine Reed, Money Brown TV. My brother Money Brown. Go subscribe to my brother Money Brown. Money, drop the link. Quintus Pure. What's going on? So you know, we gotta be realistic here. Baby Quan, what's going on? Nathaniel Weathers, what's going on? See, y'all still ain't get that announcement, right? But Blue don't be knowing what he talking about. Idris Mateen, my brother in Super Chat, he said 1,000 other channels to watch. If your whole purpose is to argue opinion, you can't deny who the top 3 heavyweights are. This is a fact. Facts. But they'd rather come and be like, oh, well, no, well, listen, he didn't fight this guy. He didn't fight that guy. Come on, be realistic. Jeff, the producer, my brother in Super Chat, appreciate you, King. Push Jackson, what's going on? Push Jackson said, how do I donate? There should be a little money symbol in the bottom right-hand corner where you comment at. You click on that money symbol and you just follow the steps and take it from there. TR, Reginald Rainey, what's going on? You see a little money symbol in the bottom where you comment at? There should be a money symbol right there. You click on that money symbol and then you follow the steps right there. You push how much you want to put in and take it from there. Coach Rob, what's going on? Yeah, DMX, man. Trying to get some fluids in. Right? So there you have it. Mun David, what's going on? So when you talk about the Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao situation, right? This is a clear indication that Manny Pacquiao does not want the Terrence Crawford fight. Now, people are reading into, you know, the fact that Manny Pacquiao did that. They both did an ad, and he said, "I'm coming, T," and he got an announcement April 13th. I hope it's Terrence Crawford. But before I get into that, the brother asked me, why am I a supporter of Deontay Wilder? So I stated this, right? That Deontay Wilder single-handedly brought back the sport of boxing. Not to mention, this is why I support Deontay Wilder. Not to mention, Deontay Wilder has never told us anything and said, I'm going to do this and didn't do it. For the fans of the sport of boxing, he wanted to make the best fight the best. He fought Luis Ortiz when nobody else wanted to fight him. He resurrected Tyson Fury's career and he fought him twice. When nobody was thinking about Tyson Fury, right? He told Dominic Brazil, don't worry, I'm going to fight you. He fought Dominic Brazil, okay? He's been a man of his word for the sport of boxing from the beginning, right? And he single-handedly brought excitement back to the heavyweight division. And on top of it, right, CJ said lies. What's lies? Go ahead, CJ, tell us what's lies. Go ahead. Don't time out CJ. Don't block CJ. Nothing. Go ahead, CJ, tell us. I got time. Nitty G, my brother, what's going on? Go ahead, CJ, tell us. Don't block him. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Nothing. I feel a little under the weather, so you're going to get the best of me now. I'm at my best when my back's against the wall. So go ahead, CJ, tell us what wasn't the truth. The Boxing Creed 215, my brother, what's going on? Come on, CJ. Tell me and all these thousands of people watching what was the lies. Sai the ruler, what's going on with you? Go ahead. Now your thumbs got Charlie horses, huh? Dose and Cutter by the what's going on? Me and Fanon need to have a boxing debate. Why? Gary St. Tail, salute to the UK, man. I want to come to the UK so bad. Yeah, now his thumbs got Charlie horses. Fly high 8-9. What's going on? Real talk. Doesn't know what he's talking about again. Ortiz team admitted that Ortiz team admitted that turned down Joshua fight in the article. Right. They turned down the Joshua fight because they already had the Deontay Wilder's rematch already signed. And that's when Jarrell Big Baby Miller was pulled out the fight. And that's when Andy Ruiz replaced Jarrell Big Baby Miller. And yes, I got on Andy Ruiz. I got on Luis Ortiz. He turned down on short notice. But that was after he signed to Matchroom Promotions and fought on their promotions a few times so that way he could fight Anthony Joshua. He got out of his contract because they refused to give him the Joshua fight. So then he left. So now you're talking about an article, but you refuse to talk about. Let's talk about the whole story. What about when he signed the Matchroom and they didn't want to give him the fight? How about that? So you picked and choose a little article, a little the one time where he didn't even choose Ortiz. That wasn't even his first option. Okay, Luis Ortiz simply was a replacement for Jarrell Big Baby Miller. So that wasn't even his first option. Let's just start there. That wasn't even his first option. Big Baby Miller, he failed the test, was removed from the fight, and then they needed a replacement on short notice. And then they offered Luis Ortiz to take the fight on short notice. But at that time, he already had the contract signed to fight Deontay Wilder in a rematch. Right? Right Hook 1000, you got to remove that comment, great brother. You got to remove that. Right Hook 1000, remove that comment, great brother. Please, remove that comment. Eugene Aaron III, what's going on? Remove that comment, Right Hook 1000. Can't put stuff like that in the chat, bro. You got to remove that comment. Got to remove that comment, great brother. I don't mind. You know, I don't like to censor anything you say, but man, they be on me, man. The theory is alive. What's going on? They be on me, great brother. So certain things you just can't put in the comment. So got to remove that, great brother. Roy Babineau, what's going on? My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. What's going on with you, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. So, Keon, drop the link so the people can support and don't and subscribe to your channel, great brother. So, with that said, with that said, right, we gotta keep in mind that that was not his number one option. CJ's not gonna come back. You see? Yeah, exactly, Johnny Q. That's exactly what they would do. It's exactly what they would do. Rainey Washington, what's going on? What happened to CJ? See? I hope nobody timed him out. I hope nobody blocked him. Yeah, I saw the last tweet in video from Tyson Fury. But remember now, Carver Williams, what's going on? What time is it in the UK right now? It's about 12 o'clock at night, isn't it? It's about 12 o'clock at night in the UK, isn't it? Javi Carrillo, what's going on? It doesn't matter if it's true or not, right hook 1000. It doesn't matter. We can't have that in the stream. It doesn't matter. It's against the guidelines. It can't happen in the stream. It doesn't matter if it's true or not or whatever. It can't happen. All Stokes, my brother, what's going on? Terry Muhammad on the super chat. Love to hear the facts. Thanks Blue for your work. I look forward to hearing you dispute and argue boxing. I appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's true or not, bro. We just can't have that in the stream. It doesn't matter if it's true or not, man. It can't happen here. Y'all don't even know what I go through behind the scenes, man. Kurt could tell you, man. So you can't put it in. You can't put it in there, man. Can't put stuff like that in the stream, man. No, it's no slight to you, great brother. It's just that can't be in the stream. It just goes against. It just go. Please just remove it, please, great brother. That's it. That Raider, what's going on? So so now so now you got to look at it from this standpoint, right? And say, and Arturo Soto, what's going on? So so right now we got to look at it from this standpoint and say, I told you guys that what was going on with the Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua saga, right? Didn't they tell me? So now Miss TTUK says 12 o'clock at night in the UK, right? The great brother said it's 12 o'clock, it's midnight in the UK, right? So that means it's Saturday in the UK, essentially. Yeah, we family, right? Hook 1000. Just certain things you just can't put in there. So that means it's Saturday right now in the UK. 74, the pugilist specialist, my brother in super chat. Eddie Hearn claimed Ortiz didn't deserve the Joshua fight because of his performance against David Allen. He sure did. He sure did. And then Ortiz ended up getting out of his contract with Eddie Hearn and leaving Matchroom. Shacktastic 11, what's going on? So didn't the great brother Joshua Slezak, what's going on? No, not on a professional level, man. I train boxing. Been around boxing since I can remember. I just know the sport, man. I've been around Olympic gold medalists. I just been around the sport for a very long time, man. That wasn't my sport of choice. I appreciate you, Right Hook 1000. Appreciate you, great brother. It just wasn't my sport of choice to participate in. Football was my love at the time. I wanted to be in the NFL. That was my number one goal. But boxing was always my darling. I just was moonlighting with football. You know what I mean? But I know football just like I know boxing. Believe that. I just don't talk football. Lost some of the luster for it. So anyway, right? And smash the like button, man. I don't know how many likes we got, but smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button, man. So, with that said, right, you have to look at it from this standpoint and say, well, they told us that this fight was going to be announced on Friday. Didn't they say that to us? Didn't they say? Didn't yeah, my grandmother and my mom, Miss TT UK, grandmother and mother, they love boxing. Patrick Castillo, what's going on? Kurt, I sent the link. Kurt, Nathaniel Weathers, my brother in the super chat. Josh and Tyson can't get no venue, right? And so now think about this, right? 863 on my end, Victor Mag. Get the likes to 1K, my peoples. Let's get them likes up to 1K. And DSA1 says, finna listen and work out. Oh man, it's much love, man. So now let's right hook 1000. I appreciate you, great brother. Appreciate you. That's much love to you. Jelani Everett, what's going on? Keon Cobb, what's going on? That's much love to you, great brother. Mark Christopher Atkins, what's going on? So now, yep, my cash app is Blue Blood Sports TV. Kenneth Muhammad, what's going on? So now think about this. Didn't everybody come here on Monday and say they're going to guarantee on Friday that they was going to announce the fight? Didn't they guarantee that on Friday? Quan Fields, let you pull my skills. What's going on? Didn't they come on Friday and say, oh, we guarantee that it's going to happen? The announcement is going to be Friday. Road Money says, Spence Ugas official? Not yet. Dapper Douglas, what's going on? Terry Smooth Jr., my brother. I sent them the link already. Right? So didn't they tell us that it was going to be official on Friday? Didn't everybody come here? Dapper Douglas, salute. Didn't everybody say they guarantee on Friday they're going to announce it? Rick Boy Jones, what's going on? On Friday, we guarantee they're going to announce it on Friday. Well, it's Saturday in the UK. And now PLG Ski, what's going on? Now they're saying, now Eddie Hearn is saying he's going to present both parties involved, the venues and the locations and everything tomorrow. Reese 1871, what's going on? So Reese 1871, that's what I just said. Hey Kurt, well, how come I got two Kurts? Kurt, I got you twice. Seymour Jr., what's going on? Kurt, you there? Yeah, Miss TTUK, I saw that he said, and then he said, hopefully. AJ said, hopefully, big announcement coming soon. He's saying, hopefully, Majid, what's going on? Is because they're hoping that Tyson Fury agrees to what they present to him tomorrow. So he said, hopefully, he'll have a big announcement. Anthony Joshua said, the clock is ticking. You got 24 hours. No slack 504. What's going on? Anthony Joshua said, the clock is ticking. You got 24 hours. So my thing is this. Why is Eddie Hearn didn't present it today? Well, I know why he didn't present it today. So I take that back. You know why he didn't present it today? Because he got fights. He had weigh-ins and stuff to do today. So, you know what? Supreme Tax, what's going on? I forgot. Eddie Hearn said that there's he's gonna do it tomorrow. He's gonna present it tomorrow because he had to do weigh-ins and stuff today. But don't he got fights tomorrow? So he had the weigh-ins and stuff to do today, but don't he got fights tomorrow? Dat Raider, my brother in the super chat, keep dropping gems, fam. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Right hook 1,000, my brother in the super chat. My bad, Blue. Did not mean to get you flagged. Respect. Nah, it's all good, great brother. It's not y'all. Every white, what's going on? It's not y'all. It's just that on certain things that it's not your fault that you know what I mean. That you don't know if you can or cannot. You know what I mean? It's just the rules, man. Pernell Penny, what's going on? The Haven Alexander, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, my man Bomac in the house. What's going on with you, great brother? Yeah, man. KP for KC5, my brother. Salute. What's going on? T Plums 101, my brother in the super chat said, tried to make a back deal with Fury. Backfired because nobody can trust Fury. I love it. Yep. Snake. Yep. My brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Blue, I'm just chilling today, man. What's going on with you? What's up, chat? Everybody in the chat. How's your day going on this Friday evening?
Man, Kurt, now you done jinxed me, great brother. Now I don't feel good.
You don't feel, yo, what's wrong?
Man, my throat was hurting. Man, just feeling under it, man. Feeling under it.
Man, I hope you feel better, man. You should go get some rest.
Yeah, you know what, man? Yesterday I had a lot of things to do, but you know what I did, man? I rolled my slingshot everywhere because the weather was, was warm yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I rode it everywhere. And I remember I was just getting ready to come home, and I didn't cover my I didn't cover my face with my mask. And that wind was blowing because it was warm, so I didn't use the mask, and it was just blowing on me, man. And I think that got me, man. I just my brother Money said Blue, he said Blue, me and Keon just went at it with Bomac about the Shakur and Jamel situation. Yeah, he was on Facebook, right? Because that's where he hits me up too, on Facebook. Sellers D, my brother Carolina Ryder coming through, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you 1,000%, man. 1,000%, man. Rax Music, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt, man. So I was riding that and running around and doing all types of stuff yesterday, man. And I think that, the change of weather, I think it got me, man.
Yeah, because April and May, when we get these few warm days, it's fool's gold. People start wearing short sleeve, and we drop our guard and thinking it's nice, but it's easy to catch a cold in weather like this because it's not quite ready yet. The air is warm, but still you can't catch a cold. Early April, early May, something like one around there, you got to be careful.
Yep. Elijah One Man said in the super chat, salute to Elijah One Man in the super chat. He said, Kurt, did Sugar Ray Robinson duck Charlie Burley?
No. Charlie Burley's manager came to Sugar Ray Robinson, and Robinson was ranked number 1 at the time, and Burley was ranked number 5. And Robinson said, "Why should I give up my number 1 ranking?" And Robinson said, "If you give me extra money, I will fight him." And they said no, and the fight never happened. Then it could have happened like a little later, and Charlie Burley lost to Frizzy Zivic. So Charlie Burley wasn't ducked by Sugar Ray Robinson, but Henry Armstrong ducked Charlie Burley. That's fact.
So Kurt, now it looks like, man, this fight with Joshua and Fury, and my people, let's get the likes to 1K. Get the likes up to 1K. We should be at 1K. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Get the likes to 1K. So, Kurt, while we was on this topic, then we'll go back to the topic at hand. But it's looking like, the comments that Big John Fury made, Tyson Fury's dad, he says it's confusing, right? Because he says, well, it's not about the money. We don't worry about the money. We just want to fight. And then in the flip side, he says, the fight ain't happening because there ain't no money. Well, I'm confused. If it's not about the money, then take what they offering. He's saying, well, there's no money. But in the flip side, he said, we not worried about the money. So I'm confused. Is it about the money or it's not about the money? Because if it's not about the money, then just take the fight and announce the fight. Did that not confuse you, Kurt?
Yeah, a fight of this magnitude, it's always about the money because you're trying to maximize your dollars. So if they say it's not about the money, that's not being truthful. It's always about the money.
Yeah. Well, it's not about the money, but there's no money to make the fight happen. I'm confused. That doesn't add up. Alvin Matthews, what's going on? James Kelly, what's going on, brother? Where you been at? He said, what's going on, Blue Blood family? What's going on with you, great brother? Where you been at? Salute to you in the super chat. So that confusing me, right? And then he also said he wished that Deontay Wilder was the fight. And he called Deontay Wilder a tune-up. He said that he wished Deontay Wilder was the fight, and he wants them to push the Tyson Fury fight back, Anthony Joshua fight. They want him to push it back. Anthony Powell, what's going on? They want to push the fight back until everything clears up and is back to 100%.
I'm confused. Every day is something different. I don't know what to say. I try to keep up with the story. It was getting confused. It's like musical chairs. Now other people saying stuff. I don't know, man. Just fight Wilder. If you want to push the Joshua fight back, then push it back. He's saying ain't no money, and they don't care about the money. Well, that's not true. Fight Wilder, get it over with, win or lose, whatever. It should be a 3-man heavyweight tournament. If you fight Wilder, the winner will fight Joshua. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what K Walls, what's going on? Baltimore, M-Land, what's going on? Miss TTUK, is the pressure on Tyson because he's in a contract with Wilder? I'm confused. Yeah, it's like there's no security when you're dealing with Tyson Fury. Or Sean Pittman, what's going on? Christopher Myers, what's going on? There's no security when you're dealing with Tyson Fury. It's like, you want to fight Joshua? Well, but there's no money. So why are you even in engaging in talks with him? Just fight Wilder. Then it's like, I should have fight Wilder. I want to fight Wilder. So fight Wilder. Well, this is the biggest fight. It's like, it's all over the place. They're not even in a place where we could say, well, Joshua just didn't want to fight Deontay Wilder, because we could see at least they was consistent. Now it was conflicting reports, but at least it was consistent. Like, they didn't want to fight Deontay Wilder with Anthony Joshua at that time. But at least it was consistent. It was conflicting. It was confusing because we knew what the outcome. They was trying not to make the fight. But this is like, oh, I want to fight Joshua. Oh, I want to fight Wilder. Oh, well, he says we'll beat Joshua, hands down. But there's no money for the fight. But then at the same time, it's like, but it's not about money. So which one is it? And I feel Eddie Hearn, right? Because Eddie Hearn is like, man, give me some sort of he said, give me how do you put it? He said, let's be positive about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're like, it ain't gonna happen. And then the kicker, he says that Bob Arum and Frank Warren are not even participating in any of this, Kurt. Salute James Kelly in the super chat once again. He said, be advised, James C. Kelly is always in the house. Can I come on and share my thoughts? Not today, great brother, because I gotta handle some things behind the scenes with this, man, because they give us a hard time, man. Percy Moore, my brother in super chat, just popped in, Blue, or military support, you guys. Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. He says, stay speaking that truth, facts over feelings, best on YouTube by far. Man, I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. That means a lot to me, man. Chad Spencer, what's going on? Cravan Mawahid, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt. So Eddie Hearn says they're not even participating, Kurt. How could they not be participating? So it sounds like Eddie Hearn is the only one. They don't really want to make this fight, Kurt.
Nah, the way it sounds, man. How come Bob Aaron's not participating in a fight? I don't understand that. See, the whole thing is confusing to me.
And get this though, Kurt. Like you said, why Bob Arum doing? Okay, we can excuse Bob because he's his U.S. promoter, right? Why is
Right.
Frank Warren not participating?
They don't want to make it, man. Too much the boy who cried wolf stuff going on, man. Ain't gonna happen. Not now, at least.
No, I didn't say you. I say Cravon more heed, more heed. No, I can't. Hey, more heed, right? Leslie Jordan, what's going on? NBA Kings, what's good with you, great brother? Right, Kerry? I can see Bob Arum. Okay, Bob Arum's in the States. He handles the States part. And now I know Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn, they have a rivalry, but they're not involved at all. Eddie Hearn sound completely exhausted. It's like it got to be frustrating. James Kelly, my brother, back in the super chat. JCK, James C. Kelly, appreciate you and Kurt. Thank you and G bless, man. Appreciate you, great brother.
Salute to you.
Maurice Bridges, what's going on? And then and this is confusing to me, right? As I thought about it, I know he said he'll announce it tomorrow. He'll give them everything, and they'll go over it by tomorrow, and so on and so forth, right, Kurt? And I'm saying, well, because I know he had to weigh in. Ebony Bridges is fighting. Maurice Bridges, what's going on? Ebony Bridges, and there's big fights he has. But tomorrow are the fights. So if he couldn't do it today because of the weigh-in and the business he had to handle today, then tomorrow is the fights, Kurt.
It ain't gonna happen, man. Too much going on. Eddie Hearn wants it to happen, and I commend him for that. But Bob Arum and the other dude Warren, man, they don't want it to happen.
Man, look what YouTube is doing with the likes. It just dropped. The likes just dropped like 60 likes. My peoples, Jay Good, what's going on, great brother? My peoples, smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K, man. They just took away like 50 likes, Kurt.
It's crazy. They have no idea what we go through behind the scenes, man.
Yeah, and it's still dropping. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. Salute to Jack T in the Cash App, man. I appreciate you 1,000%, Jack T. Appreciate you, Jack T. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K, man. Yeah, it was at 950. Now it's at 890. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 1K.
Incredible.
Get the likes up to 1K, man. Smash the like button, man. Maurice Bridges said, "What's my Cash App?" It's Blue Blood Sports TV, man. All one word. Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make it up, man. So yeah, Kurt, man. But that's just distracting, man. So yeah, Kurt. So now you know it's confusing to me, man. At this point, Kurt, I just want some movement, man. You know what I mean? I truly want Kurt Deontay Wilder to get the trilogy because he's contractually obligated to receive the trilogy. But if it's not going to happen, I want to see Deontay Wilder and Dillian White. I want that storyline. I want the build up. Man, can you imagine a press conference between Deontay Wilder and Dillian White, Kurt?
I'll take that. That's a good fight. I'll take that. Like you said, storyline. They're gonna be talking smack to each other. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. So I think Deontay should take that fight instead of waiting for Fury and Joshua. You know, he's getting up there in age, man, so he should take that fight.
S. Jones, what's going on? Cavassier Walters, what's going on? Yeah, David Bohannon says is at 927, man. Yeah, it was already at 950, man. Get the likes up to 1K, people. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. Get the likes up to 1K, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Kurt. So I can imagine. Doggy Pup, salute to you, great brother, in the Cash App. In the Cash App. In the Super Chat. Appreciate you. 1000%, man. Javier Carrillo, what's going on with you? He said in the Super Chat, he said, you can't hide the truth. YouTube, keep going, Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. Yeah, man, Kurt, man. So you know what, Kurt, man, I just feel like I feel like, there's a lot of confusion. Ghazi Dog, what's going on? There's a lot of confusion going on. I couldn't understand when Eddie Hearn said that they're not involved at all. I'm like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How could they not be involved?
Eddie is not a bad promoter, despite him underestimating the American market. That was his biggest mistake. But when you really look at it, because I'm for whoever's for the fighter, but he's really trying to make the fight, and it's a fight that's a very good one with Joshua and Fury. But it seems like nobody else is on board, and now they're saying, it ain't about the money, and there's no money there, so it's a lot of confusion. But I don't know. I just want to see Fury, Wilder, and Joshua fight each other. I mean, we got Wilder and Fury twice. We didn't get Joshua and Wilder. Uh, uh, if Wilder, deserves a third fight, then so be it. But I'm not so sure because Fury's kind of moving funny, and there's a lot of hesitation and procrastination. So if we get another big fight with three of them, I'll be surprised. But Wilder shouldn't wait. That's a mistake. It's been what? How long has it been since Wilder was in the ring? And I want to see him fight Dillian White. That's a good fight.
Yeah, they're both Kurt. They both been out the ring same amount of time. Neither one of them fought since they last fought each other.
And Wilder's what, 34, soon to be 35?
No, he's 35.
He's 35, right? Yeah. So I mean, I think he's going to retire soon. He don't got nothing else to prove, but I do want him to get that third fight with Fury. He has that to prove, but when you look at his career, man, not bad at all. Blue 10 title defenses, 5 years heavyweight champion. Highest ratio and heavyweight history knockout ratio. That's really good, man. So when we mention Foreman and Shavers, you got to throw a Wilder name in the mix now.
Mm-hmm. Salute to Gary Sumner in the Cash App. I appreciate you, Gary. Much love to you, brother Gary Sumner in the Cash App. Much love to you, great brother. Yeah, smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Lynette Bowman said, Blue, my husband said he wants to see Wilder knock out Dillian White, Big Baby, and Tyson again. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm at this point, Kurt, I'm because I want the trilogy match. Miss TTUK, she said Dillian White has more rights to fourth than Usyk. Yeah, for sure. No doubt. I want to see Kurt all of these fights happen, right? I wanted to see him happen, regardless if he get the trilogy or not yet, right? I want him to get the trilogy because he's what's right is right. So I want him to get the trilogy because if you sign the contract, honor it. What's right is right. So I want him to get the trilogy, but I want to see him fight Dillian White anyway. Salute to my brother Maurice Bridges in the Cash App as well. Salute to the great brother Maurice Bridges, man. Appreciate you 1000%. Salute to the great brother Maurice Bridges in my Cash App. Much love to you, brother. So I want to see him fight Dillian White anyway, Kurt. I want to see him fight Big Baby Miller. Well, we don't know what's going to happen with his career, but I wanted to see him fight Dillian White. I wanted to see him fight Big Baby Miller. There's other fights I wanted to see him, and obviously Joshua, right before he retires. I want the trilogy because that's what's supposed to happen. Because you're supposed to honor your contract. Salute to Tony J sent the Cash App, man. I appreciate you 1000%. Say you look and sound like Grandmaster Melly Mel. I appreciate you, man. Much love to you in the Cash App. Much love to you. Right, Kurt? So all of these fights I wanted to see happen anyway. I just felt I'm pushing for the trilogy because what's right is right. That's why I'm pushing for the trilogy. You know what I mean, Kurt? But I want to see him fight Dillian White either which way. I wanted that. I think the excitement now. Obviously, I feel like there's an asterisk by Tyson Fury that second fight, but the build up for Dillian White and Deontay Wilder, just as a fan, Kurt, enormous. 817 Boxing B, what's going on? Bruce Lee, brother in the super chat. I think that Wilder and Fury is the best fight to make. It will be a tune up for both of them, but at a high level. I agree. I think that is definitely going to be it'll be a continuation, because they've been in a ring with each other for what 19 rounds already. So, there's not much to, it's just about picking up where you left off if you're Fury, and if you're Wilder, making adjustments to where you left off. But it's a huge fight, right? But like I said, Kurt, can you imagine the buildup for Dillian White and Deontay Wilder? Imagine those press conferences, Kurt.
Yeah, it'd be like the old days, man. I want to see it. I feel that Wilder have at least 3 fights left, but I do want to see the big 3 fight each other. But Wilder right now, he should concentrate on Dillian White. Dillian White coming off a knockout victory, so he's back. And fight him. It'd be very exciting, man.
And that would be, man, the excitement for that would be huge, man. It'd be huge. The problem is, another thing is, you got to get Tyson Fury now because ain't no telling what he'll do tomorrow.
He's a flake, he's unpredictable. He's one of them guys that, breaking news, Tyson Fury retires and will not be coming back. He's that type of guy.
Yep. It's like the Barry Sanders. He'll just call it quits.
He's going to do that. I got a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you when, but he's going to do it. When you don't expect it, he's going to be like, it's over. I did everything I can do in boxing. I'm gone.
Mm-hmm. Anthony Carlisle, what's going on? That's why I want Deontay Wilder, to get that trilogy as well. Because otherwise it'll be incomplete. I want a conclusion to that. That's another reason I want him to get the trilogy, because otherwise it'll be incomplete. Scott Shields, what's going on? I want that trilogy. Jay Dixon, what's going on? Smash the like button, get the likes to 1.1K. We should be well above 1K right now. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Sergeant Slaughter 21, what's going on? Billy Bob, what's going on? But Kurt, now let me ask you a question, Kurt. Do you think that we are already April 10th, right? Essentially. Today's the 9th, we're going on the 10th, right? Brooklyn Kennedy, salute to you in the super chat. He said, does Fury still have the WBC belt? Yeah. And they talking about that's another thing. He might not even have the belt. There's so much going on with that, man. But he still has the belt, Brooklyn Kennedy.
Wait, that's Brooklyn Kennedy?
Yeah.
From the place you love to hate, Brooklyn on the check-in.
Yes, sir.
That's Brooklyn Kennedy from Star. Yep. I listen to them every day. Brooklyn Kennedy was going to give us a shout out, but Star don't like, other platforms being promoted. But I send Star super chats, not super chats, but donations. So what's up, Brooklyn Kennedy, man? Good to see you.
He did shout us out though one time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He did shout Star. Star let him. He shouted us out one time. Yeah, man. So now I lost my. Oh, so we are already, Kurt. We are already in the 9th, going on the 10th of April. They saying that he's still gonna fight June 5th, right? If he's gonna fight June 5th, how could it be Manny Pacquiao?
It's not enough time. That's a big fight. It needs to be promoted. I don't see it. If he stands on that date, then we're going to get a low-level opponent. Unless the fight is made and they push the fight back. But it's already April. You got to promote the fight. June will be here in no time. You're talking early June, so I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's what
See,
I'm saying. That's essentially a month.
yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, May is going to fly. Got holidays, and it's early June. That fight, if it happens, it's going to be maybe July or August. And
Mm.
plus, it's not going to be too close to Spence and Ugas. So I don't see that fight happening anyway. Sometimes I don't mind being wrong because I want these fights to happen. But if you notice, all these situations, they're different, but they're the same because we don't know what's going to happen. It's quiet behind the scenes. I know they talk a lot more than we think. The two teams, but we just don't know what's going to happen. There's no action happening.
Mm-hmm. Salute Brooklyn Kennedy back in that super chat. He says, salute to you and Kurt. I always show love. For sure.
You always do, Brooklyn
Yep.
Kennedy.
Yep. Miss TTUK, she said, Deontay, if you're watching, could you come on the platform and bless us with your presence soon? So many questions marks running around. Hope you're good, King. You know what, Miss TT, I just haven't reached out to him to get him to come on because it's just so much. I could reach out to him and get him to come on. It's just been so much speculation, and on top of it, dealing with the arbitration, is not much into that. I don't believe that he could disclose at this time. So, Boss Red 357, what's going on? But I'll definitely get him on. Full text, Elliot. Full text, what's going on with you, great brother? He said we're less than 8 weeks away. That's what I'm saying. So how could June 5th be the target date, a realistic date for a Manny Pacquiao fight? And if you Terrence Crawford, right, Kurt, wouldn't you feel like, listen, y'all doing me a disservice by not promoting this fight?
Yeah, that fight, if it happens, it's later during the year, not now. You could scratch June 5th. So
Yeah, I
you
don't
know,
mind if it's going to be July, uh, end of July or 2 weeks into July, or maybe even a week after Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Or around, because they like to do that, rival each other. Elton Reed, what's going on? Salute to Panama City. They like to do that to rival each other. William O. School Ardent, what's going on, great brother? They like to do that to rival each other, Kurt. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But I can't see it being Pacquiao June 5th.
We don't know who it's going to be, man. You get tired of guessing, man. Playing the game of the guessing game in boxing, it's exhausting, man. And I'm just going to sit back and see what happens. Anything less than Porter, it will be a major disappointment with Crawford. So it has to be Pacquiao or Porter, either or surprise opponent that we agree that he's fighting so and so. We'll take that, but anything less than that, nah.
Mm-hmm. Norberto Venegas Lopez, what's going on, great brother? For me, Kurt, I'm like, man, it got to be Pacquiao or Porter.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat too. I would love to see the Porter fight. To be honest with you, I would love to see that. Porter deserves another big fight.
Or if he could wiggle Ugas away. Yeah, I would. You know what, Kurt? Let me not limit it to them two. I would like Keith Thurman fight too.
Yeah, Thurman gonna ask for so much money. Realistically, coming off a $7 million payday, Bob ain't giving Thurman that. But it would be nice. But that's the reality of it. Thurman gonna price himself out. But Porter more than likely. Yeah, But I'm looking forward to Ramirez and Taylor. That fight is official. We're not in the dark about that fight, so that's the fight I'm looking forward to the most right now.
Yeah, ironically, he just said that if Terrence Crawford can't find an opponent, he said, if I hear Terrence Crawford's having a hard time finding an opponent, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah, he'll get squashed like a Greek too. His defense ain't good enough.
Mm.
Remember when he fought Prograis at the end of the fight, he looked like the Elephant Man. His
Mm-hmm.
face was swollen, the whole side, left side, right side of his face. And Prograis is no Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford will sharpshoot all night.
Yeah. Brian Denham, my brother, what's going on? Brandon Austin said, Blue Blood, you didn't answer my question. I show love. What question? What question? I didn't see your question. We got 1,000 things moving, and I didn't see your question. King C, what's going on? He said, I show love, and then you didn't answer my question. What question? I didn't see your question, great brother. He said, what you think about Crawford and Spence taking 40% split? A piece of the winner gets the other 20. Oh, I didn't see that question, great brother. Where'd you put that at? But what I think about that, I think it's not realistic. That'll never happen in sport of boxing.
There's no boxes downstairs.
That's not going to happen. It's a good gesture, you know. If it was a reality, I would like it. Brandon Austin. If that was a reality, I would like it, right? Because it makes sense, right? It gives you incentives. It gives you something to strive for. I like that. I like incentives. It's motivation, right? B-Man 910, what's going on with you, great brother? Where you been at? Brandon Austin, that's like motivation. So I like that. You know what I mean? Because it's motivation. It's like you got. It's like a real accomplishment. You know, it solidifies. I got that 20%. So I won. I got the extra 20%. You got more money now because you won the fight. I like that. The problem with that is what happens if it's a draw. These are things that we don't think about. Salute my brother James Kelly in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Kurt in the super chat. Is it time for JCK, James Kelly, James C. Kelly to become a part of the Blue Blood team? It is time. He said it is time. Be advised. He said, if you believe, you better. Why not? No, the problem is there's too many issues that go along with that. Dio, what's going on? Alfred Yasharala, what's going on? Because you think about that. Like I said, if it's a draw, who gets the 20%? Because now you're gonna say, that right now you're going back to 50-50. That don't work. Now you're going back to 50-50. That don't work. Right. And Jay Lynch, she said, what happens if one of the judges is watching a different fight? And we clearly see that it should have went in a certain direction, because that happens too.
Whatever the judges say, that's what it is, though. That's the only problem with that. You know, it could be a judge who has a crazy scorecard, but his word is his bond. I mean, he has the last word as official.
Right. And there's no disputing it. There's no disputing it. There's nothing you can do about it. So now you're losing money and you won the fight. There's a lot that go along with that. That's what makes it unrealistic in the sport of boxing. Too many unknowns. Jermaine Bean, my brother in the super chat, he said Top Rank has a tremendous card this week. Joe Smith, F.A. Ajaba, and Jared Big Baby Anderson. Yes, they do.
Yes, sir. I will be watching. Yes, sir.
Yes, they do. We will be tuned in.
It's a good boxing day tomorrow, man. It really is.
Great day, Kurt.
Yeah. I'm excited. Connor Ben early, and then you got Jerron Ennis, and then you got Jared Anderson, who's very busy, by the way. He's fighting. It seems like every month and a half, and and then Joe Smith Jr., who always bring fireworks. That should be a good fight tomorrow too. So you got a full slate of boxing tomorrow, 3 different cards.
Not to mention, Kurt, it's supposed to rain tomorrow here in New York and Jersey.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain a lot. Good, I'll eat some crab legs or whatever and watch the fights.
Oh man, Kurt, now you're gonna have me get crab legs, man. Oh man, you see what I'm saying, Kurt, man? Hey Kurt, I got off, right? The other day I told my wife, I said, "Oh, we're going to this restaurant." And she was like, "Who told you about that?"
Oh, for real? I forgot all about that.
She said, "We ain't going nowhere." I said, "Yes, yes, we are.
We're on our way to Deltas.
Yes, we are.
Oh man,
Yes, we are."
man, I'm trying to convince my wife for some
We,
donuts, man. What you call them, Krispy Kremes, man?
oh man, I can't eat those things, man. They
I've
too
been,
sweet.
yeah, I don't supposed to have them, but I can eat one or two, man. Put them in the microwave for 10 seconds, man. Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, I can't. They
Woo.
too sweet for me, Kurt.
Oh man, I cheat, but I can only eat sweets, in limited capacity. So,
Right.
but crab legs tonight, she just brought them in, and crab legs tomorrow, maybe with some lobster and stuff. And yeah, I eat like a king over here. I I eat like a king over here. Jumbo shrimp and gourmet meals, man. My wife is a really good cook, man. So,
Oh man,
and
that's down. Woo.
yeah.
My brother's keeper in the super chat dropping that $500 on your boy Blue and Kurt in the super chat. Says salute Blue and Kurt. Love hearing you great brothers bring the truth. Just heard about DMX. Sad day for hip hop world. Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
It's surreal, great brother. It's surreal, man. It truly is, man. It's man. I've been listening to him all day, man. Unreal, man. James Kelly back in the super chat. Deontay will beat Dillian White, but he will not beat Fury. Period. Hey, that's what makes it, boxing, man. We want to see it. We want to see it, man. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes up to 1.1K, my peopleizations. Get the likes to 1.1K. Yeah, Kurt. So and Kurt, what you think about the Ugas and Errol Spence? You think they're gonna announce it soon?
Yeah, I'll be surprised if they don't. It's been a little longer. Maybe we're being a little impatient, but I'm quite sure that fight is going to happen. Probably July, August. I think what is it? April, May, June. It's July, August. It will be announced. Spence will be fighting Ugas. What my sources is telling me, that fight will be announced shortly. It's going down. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Victor Griffith, only the funk. What's going on? Yeah, Kurt. Did you see Errol Spence? And he in shape, man.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, he's in shape already. Yes, indeed, man. He seems to change his life outside the ring and between fights. He seems to be more dedicated. His weight seems to be more intact, and when you can get in shape early for a fight, it takes a lot of pressure off you. You don't have to have a fat camp, meaning instead of strategy, your focus is on losing weight, and that's not the case with him anymore. So, you want to see that he's in terrific shape.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Man, Sounds of Times TV HQ. What's going on, great brother? Full text. He said, Blue, did you hear about Mean Machine? He's a free agent. Yeah, we heard about that yesterday. We talked about that yesterday, man. Hey, Kurt, I feel like they're setting up the winner of that Thomas Delorme. What's the dude name? The undercard. Oh man.
Um, um, um,
Yeah,
Man, we just talked about it too.
yeah. My brother's
Yeah.
keeper. Yeah, that song was, whew, man, that song was powerful, man. All his albums are powerful though. They all got a meaning, man. But yeah, Kurt, what's the dude's name? Thomas Delorme. He's fight. I just look at. Oh, now I got to look at the weigh-in. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Elijah, my man, brother in the super chat. Oh man, he said, Kurt, what is the real reason Jack Dempsey ducked Harry Willis? Harry Wills.
Well, Jack Dempsey, he didn't want to fight black fighters. He didn't want to bear the shame of losing to one. He got mad at Tommy Burns when he gave Jack Johnson a chance in 1908. He didn't want to fight black fighters, but I'm gonna throw you a curveball. He used to take his brothers to the dentist to go see a black dentist, but this is true story, but he didn't want to fight black fighters. That was the first wave of Murderers Row. He didn't want nothing to do with them. Jack Johnson, Sam Langford, Joe Jeanette, Sam McVeigh, and Harry Wells, the Black Panther. Nah, he was going to lose. Even Jack Johnson ducked him after he became champion in 1908 because they was going to beat each other. He fought them before he became world champion. When he became world champion, he didn't want to fight them because he knew he was going to lose. They was fighting and beating each other, and so he knew if I fought one of them, I'm going to lose my world heavyweight title. But Jack Dempsey didn't want to fight in any black fighters. And remember something before I finish up. He was in the corner of Max Schmeling against Joe Louis. He didn't like Joe Louis, and he used to give Max Schmeling tips on how to beat Joe Louis. He was always in the opposite corner of Joe Louis because he had a lot of disdain because Joe Louis was a black American fighter. But that was Jack Dempsey. Then he takes a picture with all the great heavyweights in the 60s and shaking hands with Henry Armstrong. So he was being very hypocritical.
Mm-hmm. Man, what's this dude? Let me get this dude name, man. Kurt. Bothering me now, Kurt. Because they setting up, I believe, Kurt, they setting up this fight for Jerron Ennis. Amantis Stanius.
Yeah, that's his name. That's the up and coming guy. Yeah.
Yeah, from Lithuania.
That's a be a good fight with him and Kavalovskis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see what Keon said, Kurt? He said, now, Kurt, now I'm going to have to go get me some colossal crab legs tomorrow. Yeah, it's Kurt, man.
I'm a foodie.
Me too, man. Yeah, Fred Creech, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt, I think that they're setting up the winner. You know, I just the way they were bigging up Amantis and Thomas Delorme, they're the co-main event, you know, to Jerron Ennis and Sergey Lipinets. I just feel like he's going to face the winner. Remember, he was supposed to face Thomas Delorme at one point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
is true.
Yeah, I just feel like they're going to set up that for the winner. And a part of me feels like they might put Adrian Broner in the ring with Ugas Kavalauskas, Kurt.
That's not going to bowl well for Broner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think Kavalauskas will beat Broner.
I think he will too. He's a free agent, Kurt, right? And you know what you think about that?
Well, I like Kavalauskas, man. You know, he did well against Crawford. I'm glad he's off top rank, and you know, he'll have opportunities. You're going to see him in a good fight. You know, you can match him up against the guy from Canada, Clayton. You can match him up against who was that we just talked about? Broner. You know, so there's your Jamal James. So I think he'll beat most of those guys, man. To me, Jamal James may be a little stretched because he's gonna keep him at the end of his jab. But Kavalauskas is I like the way he throws his punches, man. He throws them with beautiful technique. So, you know, he's gonna make some noise. How far he goes, I can't tell you, but you know, on a good night, he can upset a person or two.
Salute to my brother Toby Powell in the super chat. He said, Blue, I love the show. Kurt is always on point, but why my guy never go live with us on here? He's live right now, great brother.
I'm live every day. Twice on Thursday.
He's live right now. We're live.
Live in living color, Curtis Anderson coming at you. I'm live right now.
He said, "Why he never go live?"
What do you think? This is a recording?
I don't know. I mean,
I
we answering the questions.
appreciate that though, but this is live. No robot. No, this. I'm not a computer. This. None of that.
Yeah, he on there every day.
Every day.
Jay Goods 1226. What's going on?
I'm gonna start putting myself on camera though. I think that will acquit a lot of people.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Roy Boy Florida, what's going on?
Cause I got an afro and thick beard right now. I'm looking like Grizzly Adams. My barber's supposed to come next week and give me a touch up.
That's what's up. The Haven Alexander brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, "Blue, I used to train with Andrew T. He said he knows me. I remembered when L. Peterson put it on Floyd. Oh, you was there? You was there? Man, you gotta tell us about that. Bread 2568. What's going on? William O. School Ardette, my brother in the super chat. He said, "Salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you." Hey, Kurt, you know who I was supposed to reach out to and I forgot?
Who was that?
Remember, we supposed to have Coach Cunningham and Lubin.
Oh, that's right. Oh man, I would have reminded you. I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I'll reach out to them and see if we could get them on Monday or something. So, African Soul Americans Born Body, my brother in the super chat dropping that hundo on us in the super chat. He said, "I've been following Spence since his debut, and he's an animal. My favorite fighter in boxing right now. Salute to you, though, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. Much love to you." I'm in Hunt, my brother in the super chat. He said, "I think Pacquiao is going to wait until Errol unifies, then exercise his champ and recess mandatory. Then he'll cash out and retire." And that's a great scenario. Me and Kurt was talking about that because I can't understand why the WBC is invested in Manny Pacquiao at all, Kurt.
That's true. That's we talked about it and you brung it up. That's a good point, man. Because that's a huge fight. That will be a huge fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, because I can't understand. They're like, we got big things coming for Pacquiao in the future. And I'm like, wait, what? Errol Spence is the champ. Now, wouldn't that be something, Kurt? Jonathan Simon, my brother in Super Chat. What's up, Blue and Kurt? Y'all excited about the fights this weekend on Showtime and ESPN? Man, we beyond excited. Anytime there's boxing, there's excitement, great brother.
There's a certain mystique when you have boxing cards, especially multiple boxing cards. I want to see Jaron Ennis because I truly feel, man, this will be his big breakout fight. And, he hasn't shown a lot of his skill yet because he's been aggressive. But I watched this kid train, man. This kid got so much natural skills. It's beyond belief.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. Jay Guz 1226, my brother, what's going on? Map S, what's going on? Mr. G, Sin Strong TV, where you been at, bro? Yeah, man, I want to hear about that Lamont Peterson, Star City J, what's going on? I want to hear about Lamont Peterson and Floyd, man. You can't just leave us in dark like that. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Okay, he said, I've been working. Okay. As long as you good, that's all that counts. Stolen Stool, what's going on? Long as you good, that's all that counts, great brother. Zoomy M, my brother, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Let's work. Get the likes up. Sin Strong said, I'll be listening to your videos though. Okay. Just make sure you're good. It's good to hear from you. Good to see you, great brother. The Haven Alexander, my brother in the super chat. I wasn't there, but they called me and said Lamont hurt Floyd's ribs and they sent him home. Wow. Hey, that adds up to that's what they said what happened with Errol Spence too, Kurt. They said Errol Spence hurt him and Floyd Sr. told him he got to get out of here.
Yeah, Paul Spadafora, Lamont Peterson, Errol Spence all did work against Floyd. It's sparring and it's a juicy story, but once again, it's sparring. You hear about Sugar Ray Leonard get knocked out by Quincy Taylor and sparring right before the Hagler fight. So, you hear things. There's been so many stories that top-notch fighters getting hurt and knocked out against Mike Tyson used to get that work from Carl Williams when they were sparring. I mean, he used to beat Mike from pillar to post, when they used to spar. So it happens. There's a history of it.
Mm-hmm. All Things Popping TV, brother in the super chat. Pat won't do it because it gives Spence 65 to his 35%. Man, that's going to be a huge cash out fight for him. If that's the case, then Kurt, he got to be fighting Mikey RC if that would be the case.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because that would, it don't guarantee him a win. But, because there ain't no guarantee. That style, Mikey Garcia's style gives Manny Pacquiao troubles too, Kurt.
Yeah, it'd be like fighting Juan Manuel Marquez, but a bigger version. And, we all know what happened there. That's not an easy fight for Manny Pacquiao because of the style. It's not.
Nope. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Yeah, Curry, man. So, T Mill, what's going on? King Eric, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt, man. Omega Red, what's going on with you? Yeah, Kurt. So, I just wanted, I just think that they're setting up Jaron Ennis versus the winner. And obviously, I'm saying Jaron Ennis because we feel like he's going to win the fight. J. Jalil Turner L, what's going on? Jose Villanueva, what's going on? So obviously that's why we're saying Jaron Ennis. But, I think that these are two that was set up good fights. You know what I mean? For him, the winner, this kid, they're bigging up this kid. That's fighting Thomas Delorme. He only has 12, 13 fights though. But they're bigging him up I don't know if they want to run the risk of putting him in the ring and losing. But I would love to see Jaron Ennis versus Ugas Kavalauskas and Jude 12. What's going on? It always seems like though Justin Hawkins is going on. It's always and we obviously, Kurt, we're assuming that Ugas Kavalauskas goes with PBC, but he may just go with the zone, Kurt.
Yep, you never know. Yep. I was thinking that. Yeah, it's no guarantee in PBC.
I just think for opportunity for him, he would go to PBC. Welterweight opportunity. You know what I mean? So if he goes to the PBC and smash the like button, people, get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. He goes to the PBC. That sets up big fights for him. And it seems like they don't mind going to the Maurice Bridges, or I just got to see you here consistently supporting the channel, supporting the grind, man, and I rent you up, man. But yeah, so it just seems like they may, okay, Adrian Broner, you want fights, you want big fights, Ugas Kavalauskas, you need a big fight. All right, put him in there with Adrian Broner. Big fight. Helps prepare you for a Regis program or whatever. Big fight. I can't see Ugas Kavalauskas turning down that opportunity.
No, he wouldn't. He'll fight Broner. Broner's a big name, a lot of exposure. Yeah, he'll fight Broner and beat him too. I like Kavalauskas in that fight.
That's a big enough fight to give Broner big enough, money. He wins that fight against Ugas Kavalauskas. That's a statement. Imagine he beat Ugas Kavaliauskas and then he goes to fight Regis Prograis. That's a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Good
And you
fight.
got Custodial Clayton, who's a good boxer. He
Mm-hmm.
should be more aggressive, but he can box though. But I thought he beat Lipinets, but you got him in the mix. So BBC, like I said, got a huge stable, man. They can mix and match different fighters together.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see those fights, man. Virgil Ortiz fight is not going to happen. We want it as fans. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Let's work, people. Get the likes up. If you haven't smashed it, smash it. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Get the likes to 1.1K, my peopleizations. Let's work. Get the likes to 1.1K. We should be working on 1.2. Let's work. Yeah, Kurt, my brother Dave Bohannon, salute to you. What you think about Jamal James, Kurt?
He all right. I'm not crazy about him. He's not a master boxer, and he doesn't look like really strong to me. He surprised me when he beat Diego Chavez. Chavez kind of passed it long in the tooth. He's okay. He's an okay fighter. I'm not going to dog him out like that. He's going to come to fight, but as soon as he step up a competition, I think he's going to lose. But he's good to fight to give your fighter some work because he's going to bring a style where he's tall. You're going to have to think. You're going to have to cut the ring off because he's going to move. He's going to stick the jab out there. So if you have a young hot shot fighter, throw him in the ring with Jamal James to give him some work.
And off a little off topic, Kurt. Did you see James Toney call out Shannon Briggs?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he called out Shannon Briggs today.
James, something else, man.
Kai, Kevin Stenhouse, what's going on? The Haven Alexander, brother, back in the super chat. He said, "Ask Kurt, when did Michael two none get out of jail?"
That had to be what 4 years ago? 3 years ago, maybe? It wasn't too long ago. Maybe I'm about 3 or 4 years ago. I'm guessing I'm just taking a wild guess. That guy had loads of talent, man.
It always works that way, Kurt.
That guy had loads of talent. Footwork, what he did to Frank Tate. Yeah, I was a big Frank Tate fan. And what he did to him, and Sambo Kalambi was a very underrated fighter. Sambo Kalambi outboxed Mike McCallum, who people say will beat Hagler and Leonard and all of them. Nah, and he knocked him out one round. Michael Nunn was a problem. He was ducked by Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns. He was a difficult guy to fight, so he was ducked.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's so many opportunities, Kurt, to bring back. I can't say we're going to bring back yesteryear in boxing, but we could bring back. It's so many big fights to be made to bring back somewhat of yesteryear boxing, man.
Yeah, we had the fighters. It's the landscape of politics and other things that's hurting boxing. Because if we didn't have that, we would have a golden age, and we'll be talking about 2021 like it was the 80s and the 90s. But unfortunately, the landscape seems to be different. The promotion, the sport itself. We have the fighters. The fighters are immensely talented, but they're not fighting each other. We have a lot of good fights and fighters that can be made. That's not the problem.
Mm-hmm. Mr. King Palmer, what's going on with you, great brother? In the super chat, salute Blue and Kurt. What y'all think about Cotto fighting Marquez is in the works? Yeah, June 12th, they said, right? June 12th. So I gather the Shakur Stevenson fighting the same day, too. So I gather it'd be the same, has to be around the same card, right, Kurt?
Yeah. Cotto Marquez, man, I mean, it's I have mixed emotions because you don't want it to get ridiculous, but Tyson and Jones opened up the floodgates. and you see all these old legends. It's fun seeing them in the ring again because it makes you watch their fights when they was in their prime. Miguel Cotto kind of get lost in the shuffle in the shadows of Mayweather and Pacquiao, man. But Miguel Cotto was a really, really good fighter when you think about his career. Good fighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exhibition styles, entertainment. I'm not appalled to it. Uh, you know, um, I would have loved to see them in their prime, but I think Cotto would have beat him in his prime. Too big, too rough, too strong.
Yeah, Cotto would have beat Marquez. Cotto was a very, very good fighter. Look at that Shane Mosley fight. To me, that was one of his best fights because he had the box.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good fight at the Garden.
Chili Chills, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He says, Salute Blue and Kurt. I know this fight will never take place, but who do you got between Jamel and Jamal Charlo? Oh man, I think I would have to take Jamel. And the reason I say that is because he's shown. Remember, he was considered the boxer, the pure boxer, and Jamal was considered the puncher. And now Jamel has flipped it and turned into the puncher. So we know he could be the boxer because everybody said he was the pure boxer. We saw that the first half of his career. The second half, when he got with Derrick James, he done turned into a bigger puncher than Jamal. So I would have to say Jamel. Now Jamal is slightly bigger than him. So that might play a part. But what you think, Kurt?
I will give the edge Jamel because of his mindset. First, I said Jamal. I thought he was like the meaner of the two twins, but it's Jamel. Jamel's career seems to be going better than his brothers because of the opponents and who he's willing to fight and how he looked. He looked really good. He looked like one of the best fighters in the world, man. It was very impressive against Jason Rosario, man, and before that. So I will say Jamel right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say Jamel too. B&B Boxing, Slap, what's going on? SLAP, what's going on with your great brother? Big Theodore, what's going on? Yeah, yeah. Lunatic Menace, what's going on with your great brother? Appreciate you. He said this is the best boxing and this is the best channel in boxing community. Appreciate you, man.
Salute to you. Thank you for the compliment.
Man, Kurt, I would love to see though. It's gonna be entertaining, and I don't think there'll be much. But Shannon Briggs and James Toney, the build up, the talk.
Yeah, it'd be like two guys fighting at the cookout, man. It would be very entertaining, man. There will be both of them. Oh my gosh, man.
Yep. Oh man, that would be entertaining, man. That would be something else, man. So yeah, Kurt. But yeah, so if you had a choice, and you could say if you was Jerron Ennis's promoter, and you could control what would be the cemented fighter that you would say this is the guy we got next.
Hmm. I would say because I don't feel he's ready, not yet. With Crawford and Spence, I have to X them out. It would have to be somebody like. To be honest with you, it's not going to happen. I will put him in the ring with Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil Ortiz?
I would like to see because I like to see two young hot shot fighters go at it, sort of like Tommy Morrison and Ray Mercer when they was two young heavyweights coming up. I think that would be an excellent fight for boxing because you got two young guys who have something to prove. That they're both not ready for Crawford and Spence, but whoever wins that fight, they will take a quantum leap towards the upper echelon of the division.
You know what other fight was like that but didn't live up to it?
Mm-hmm.
Timothy Bradley and Devin Alexander.
Right, exactly. And those are the fights that needs to be made when you have two young lions who's coming up. It can't be two. It can only be one. And so they have to fight. And I always say that it was always very important in the sport of boxing to have two young lions go at it with each other to settle differences and see who's the next big thing in boxing or that division.
I always know Floyd Mayweather would have won, Kurt, but I always wanted to see Timothy Bradley and Floyd Mayweather for whatever reason.
Right. Yeah, Floyd would have beat him. Timothy Bradley didn't have the ring IQ to beat Floyd. Too many openings on defense.
And he got hit, and he didn't have power either.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, Floyd would have beat him.
Yeah, I just wanted to see them in the ring, though.
Hmm.
I wanted that fight. When he said announced Andre Berto, I was like, man, I want Timothy Bradley. James Kelly, brother in the super chat, understand Bud is the real deal, period. Andre is the real deal, period. Never said they wasn't, great brother.
He said Terrence and who?
He said Demetrius Andre.
Oh yeah,
You want crab legs?
yeah, they are. But I just don't like Andre's mental makeup. That's all. And I love Terrence's mental makeup.
I hear the wife back there. You want these crab legs?
Oh, you heard her? Oh, I didn't think. Oh, I ain't,
Now
I
you
ain't
got,
think you heard her.
yeah. I think now I'm gonna have to give me some crab legs, man. That's what you eating tonight, or you waiting? You gonna do it for the fight?
I'm gonna have it tonight and probably tomorrow.
Oh man, you're a good man.
Maybe lobster tomorrow too. I'll see how things work out.
Hey, I don't like lobster, Kurt.
I do. I like it. I can't eat it a lot, but sometimes it has a rubbery taste. Isn't
Yeah,
an acquired taste.
I don't like that rubbery taste, man. Chewy, man. You eat it with the butter.
Yes.
See, I don't eat butter with it. Water crab legs. That's probably why. James Kelly back in the super chat. He said Enos is good, but not good enough to beat Bud.
Not yet. Not
That's
yet.
right. That's what we said.
Not yet.
That's what we said. We want him to have time.
But he's a major threat to Earl and Terrence. The more he fights and the competition gets stiffer, the threat gets bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Dahlia said, yes, Kurt. KP from KC5, he said lobster tail is fire.
Little butter. Oof.
Lou Hinton, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. My brother Boss Red 357, Kurt, he said, now I want crab leg. Yeah, Kurt got it.
Well, everybody want crab legs now, huh?
Now Kurt got everybody wanting crab legs, man. You're gonna have 9,000 people eating crab legs, Kurt.
I'm gonna sit back. No sports tonight. Maybe basketball game, but I gotta watch my show Ready to Love, man.
There's no the Nets play tomorrow, the Lakers.
Yeah, you ever watch that Blue Ready to Love? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's a dating show with singles from Houston, and they all mix and mingle. They stay in one big house, so that's what I watch. I got guilty pleasures, Lifetime movie, but this is on their own channel, so I think I'm gonna watch some movies. I watched True to the Game 2 the other day. It was pretty good.
I love that.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good. I liked it. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But where you watched it at? Because I watched it on
YouTube movies.
Oh, you watched it on YouTube? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched it on it was on, I think it was on Netflix. It might have been YouTube movie. One of those. Iron Levent, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the Super Chat. He says, salute Blue and Kurt. Another dope fight would have been Bradley and Berto in their prime. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Remember Zab Judah and Shane Mosley signed the fight, and Zab Judah said he fell in the shower, and the fight was canceled.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say he didn't want that fight.
Mm-hmm. And remember, Andre Berto was supposed to fight Shane Mosley too.
Yep.
That didn't happen either. James Kelly in the super chat. Warm up peanut butter and jelly and banana and mayonnaise. Oh no, man.
Nah, James Kelly, man.
Come on, great brother. What you
My stomach is hurting, bro.
What you talking about, great brother?
Peanut butter jelly and what? Bananas and what? Mayonnaise.
And mayonnaise.
Oh, that's
Come
disgusting.
on, man. What we doing, James Kelly, man? Put down the code 405, man. The real Rick Rob, my brother in the super chat. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. No, man.
Oh my gosh, man. Oof.
Dago 619 Cali Factor. Where you been at, great brother? What's good in the super chat? Salute, brothers. Blue and Kurt, keep up the good work. Me and my little bro are going to Vegas to see Haney versus Linares fight live. Can't wait, man. I was thinking about going, man. Taking the wife and the family over there and just going to the fights. I might still do that.
Enjoy yourself, brother. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great time, bro. Great time, man. Haney gonna put on the show. Chili Chills, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, wouldn't be surprised if Bud fights Errol strictly in a southpaw stance just to prove a point. He better not do that because he give away his advantages.
That's a tough fight for both men, man. They both gonna have success. They both gonna hit each other. That's why I want to see it.
Mm-hmm. Sure is, man.
That's a tough fight. They're both so good.
Man, he's better to his advantage would be in the orthodox stand.
Yeah. Don't fight south. Don't fight the whole fight southpaw. You can't do that.
No,
That's what Marvin Hagler mistake. Fighting orthodox where Ray had problems with southpaw. The first 4 rounds he gave away. So you gotta use discretion when you fight certain fighters. What stance is best for you against that style, southpaw or orthodox?
Mm-hmm. Great brother General Squalls in the building in the super chat. He said, Blue, say real loud, what's up with them? Kurt, he trying to get you in trouble, Kurt.
What did he say?
You see what he said?
Nah, I don't got my whatchamacall with me.
He said, Blue, scream out real loud. What's up with them, Kurt? What's up with them girls, Kurt?
Nothing. Nothing.
Get you in trouble.
I know. Ain't nothing. No. Only crab legs and TV movies tonight.
Real Squalls is a mess, man.
No, not tonight. No.
KP from KC5, my brother in the super chat, he said, Kurt, that garlic butter with them parsley heat,
Yeah, that's the way my wife makes her food. She used parsley and garlic and stuff like that. She flavors it up really well. Mm-hmm.
Man, that sounds good, man. Good old crab legs, man.
Yeah, she make this well, for some reason, man, my taste buds been sour with seafood, but one of my favorite fight meals are when there's boxing, she'd get the angel hair pasta, chop up some garlic so they could give it flavor, and scallops and jumbo shrimp. I used to eat that a lot.
I don't like scallops either.
I like scallops, but for some reason, Blue and Chat, man, seafood hasn't been tasting well for some reason. They say when you get older, your taste buds change. And I've been eating a lot of salads and soups lately. Like, my favorite meal is chopped up cucumber with tomato.
Yeah. As you get older, the taste bud change on you. Iron Levant, brother, back in the super chat. He said, "Man, James Kelly is bugging." He said, and heat it up. James Kelly back in the super chat. He said, I am a songwriter. When you hear my lyrics, it will cause you to think. Man, not no mayonnaise, peanut butter, and jelly. And what else he said, Kurt?
Peanut butter, jelly, bananas, and mayonnaise.
Man, no. That ain't creative.
That's one of them Southern sandwiches.
Yeah. Man, that ain't good. Quinn Myers, what's going on, great brother?
Ugh.
I don't know what that was. Hard body J Timo said, think about what? The toilet paper? Facts. Kevin James in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. And Kurt in the super chat, he said, salute Kings. Kurt, you mentioned that Mike McCollum would have beat Duran if Emmanuel Stewart hadn't screwed him out of the fight. Since Duran beat Leonard in the first fight, why wouldn't McCollum beat Leonard?
Let me explain, because Duran barely beat Leonard in the first fight. Thank you. Because Leonard stood flat-footed, and Duran can't beat boxers. That's why when he fought Benitez, Hagler, and Leonard 3 times in Hearns, he went 1-5. He was also victim of upset of the year when he fought a fighter from England by the name of Kirkland Lane. That was a huge upset. He was outboxed in that fight. He was outboxed in many fights. Then people said, oh, man, Duran as a lightweight was unbeatable. Well, he lost to Esteban de Jesus. He was outboxed in that fight. Duran is great when you stand in front of him, like Carlos Palomino, Davey Moore, Pepino Cuevas, like Leonard did in the first fight. But once you move on Duran, he becomes discombobulated. Do you think it's a coincidence why he quit? He just quit in the middle of a round in one of the biggest rematches in boxing history. That was Duran's weakness. Duran hated fighting movers. And Mike McCollum is all wrong for Roberto Duran. All wrong, because Mike McCollum was a master boxer. McCollum couldn't beat fighter. Duran couldn't beat fighters like James Toney, Mike McCollum, people like that. So, so that's why I say that McCollum would have gave Duran a boxing lesson.
Mm-hmm. Chili Chills in the super chat. He said, I really feel like Floyd would beat Leonard just off of the fight with Ray and Floyd Sr. What's your thoughts? Me and Kurt differ, because I'd say it's 50-50. Some days I say that I think Floyd would beat Sugar Ray, but Sugar Ray is very big, man. So his size, along with his athletic ability and his power and the dog in him, make me feel like he can beat Floyd. But I never bet against Floyd. I saw Sugar Ray lose. Never saw Floyd lose, but Floyd is a smaller guy. Sugar Ray hits harder than him. I instantly I would say Floyd, but then on the flip side, there's days I say Sugar Ray, but Kurt is going to favor Sugar Ray. Right, Kurt? Am I right?
Yeah. Listen, I have so much respect for Floyd, man. I know him like the back of my hand. But Sugar Ray Leonard was beyond special, man. He had everything: speed, power, granite chin. He can fight in the pocket. He can box. He can use the whole entire ring. He had a high boxing IQ. And the highest compliment I can give Ray Leonard is, if he would have fought Robinson 3 or 4 times, he would have won one of them. He was that special of a fighter. Sugar Ray Leonard from 1979 to 1982 was like really a fighter that was like as amongst the best that I ever seen before, because I like looked up to him. But if they fought, Leonard would beat Floyd, because he would force Floyd to fight. Floyd would not be comfortable. Floyd went undefeated. One of the reasons, he was just too uncomfortable in the ring. When you made him uncomfortable, that's when you had a chance. Castillo fought him well in the first fight. Floyd, I still feel Floyd won. A lot of people say Castillo won, but I had to fight 7 rounds to 5. But Leonard will be a whole different problem, man, because of his size and his speed. Leonard had unbelievable hand speed, and he had a powerful left hook. That's something that people underestimate Ray's power, but Ray would have beat Floyd. I have him beating Floyd probably by decision.
Mm-hmm. D. Blair LaFlair, brother in the super chat, he says, salute Blue Blood and Kurt. Kurt, I got them. He said, ha ha, he laughing. I grew up on them syrup sandwiches and sugar water, but James Kelly too deep in the trenches for me. Yeah, man, that's too deep, bro. Dwayne Jones, Dre Finest, my brothers, what's good? Marvin Rollins Jr., what's going on? Kenneth Howard, what's going on with you? Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.2K, man. My brother D. Blair LaFlair, Appreciate you, great brother.
You know what, Blue in chat? I'm sitting here thinking, and I was like, you could walk into a sneaker store, Foot Locker or a sneaker store, and see the ugliest sneakers in the world, and somebody will walk in behind you, say, "Man, they fly! Look at them kicks," and they will buy them. My purpose on saying that, or outrageous sandwich like the banana mayonnaise and peanut butter and jelly, that what makes the world go around. The most ridiculous thing you hear, and one man's junk is another man's treasure, and that what makes the world go around. It could be the ugliest pair of shoes, sneakers, the ugliest shirt in the world, and it could be in the window, and you when you walk past that store, oh, we sold that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. The world, that makes the world go around.
And Kurt, somebody will make it a fashion, and it start to grow on you.
Yeah. Remember that episode where Theo had that crazy shirt?
Mm-hmm. Now look at it. Look at it today.
Yeah, cross colors was ridiculous, but it became his style. Wearing your clothes inside out and stuff. It's amazing what what people will follow or like.
It starts to grow on you. Starts to grow on you. Chili Chills back in the super chat. Appreciate you. He said, catch weight at 54. Floyd or Roy in his prime. Oh, Roy Jones. Roy Jones. That's not even a question for me. There are not too many people I'm going to give over Roy Jones. He was the greatest athlete we ever seen, man. What you think, Kurt?
Now, Floyd wouldn't beat him, man. Too big, too athletic. Floyd was a small guy, came for 130. I like Roy in that fight. I never liked Floyd at 154. I thought 147, was his max weight, even though he fought there and people don't give enough credit. And he did have one of his best fights at 152 when he beat Canelo. But I never did like Floyd at 154.
No, and Roy is even bigger than Sugar Ray.
Yeah, Roy's big.
And he's more athletic and more powerful and more gifted than Sugar. Not more technical, but
that's right. You're right.
Man, Roy is different, man. He's an anomaly. I don't even see people compare and they say Jerron Ennis. I don't see it, Kurt.
He's no Roy Jones. Nah, Roy was dynamic, probably the most dynamic fighter. When I saw him against Murky Sosa, it looked like he was hitting Murky Sosa with 3 arms, man. He was so fast. And then he was against the ropes. And Brian Brannon and Vinny Pazienza. And I remember Pazienza told Kevin Rooney, I can't reach him. I can't. Roy was dynamic. His problem was his ego going up to heavyweight and drop it back down. If he didn't do that, if he would have retired with just a couple of losses, he would have been up there and great as ever, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Roy. Only the funk, my brother in the super chat. He said James Kelly almost made me crash and drunk, bro. That food of choice, peace, good brothers. Why is Joe Kawasaki career looked at with a question mark? Because he didn't come over here and fight the best in their primes. He stayed in the UK. Go ahead,
exactly.
Kurt.
Yeah, you hit it right on the head. He waited till Roy and Hopkins got old. That's why he doesn't get much credit. Very good fighter. I've seen him at least fight 20 times. One of the best fighters, UK, because he had that rhythmic and perpetual motion, very athletic. He can, had great upper body movement, but he waited till they got old. That's why, if you notice, Antonio Tarver gets more credit than Kawasaki because he beat Roy when, it was a shock to people. And he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. You look at somebody like Manny Pacquiao, who came to the United States and conquered fighters over here. That's why he gets so much love. He didn't hide, in the Philippines and fought over there. He came over here and he made a name for himself because he understood that for me to have a name, I got to go to America and beat their best fighters, fighters, Mexican fighters and American fighters and so on. So remember, when he won on HBO against Lawamba, he was a late replacement and he knocked Lawamba out and stuff. So that's why Manny gets love. And Joe Calzaghe should have came over here, instead of hiding in the UK, should have came over here and fought all those guys when they was younger. I mean, you look at Nigel Benn and Chris Eubanks from England, they ducked Roy and Tony as well. So when you have foreign fighters that come over here and start beating everybody, I have a lot of respect for them.
Mm-hmm. Chili Chills in the super chat. He said catchweight at 68, Triple G or Kovalev. Oh, Kovalev. Triple G showed us all types of flaws when he fought Kell Brook. That was alarming to me. And Kovalev in his prime, man, his jab and his power was dominant, man. And no, I'm going Sergey. And Triple G never even fought. Well, Kovalev never fought at 68, but yeah, I guess that's a catchweight, both in between. But no, I'm going Sergey Kovalev. What about you, Kurt?
Kovalev, man. Golovkin, to me, when he fights at a certain level, he looks very pedestrian. He looked great against the Dominic Ways and the Willie Monroes and the Marco Antonio Rubios, but when he stepped up, he don't look the same. So I like Kovalev over Golovkin.
Mm-hmm. KP from KC5 in the super chat. Roy knocked down Reggie Johnson, the best 1-2 ever.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. Reggie Johnson, Sweet Reggie was a very good fighter. Reggie Johnson knocked James Toney down. James Toney won that fight by 1 point, but Sweet Reggie Johnson was a very, very good fighter, man, and he dominated Reggie Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Travis Touchdown super chat. He said Fury is claiming he has received Eddie's offer and he is sounding like it's a go. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Gotta announce it. Hopefully they announce it. What you think, Kurt?
I'm up in the air, man. I'm like 50-50. It changes every day. It's like a ongoing soap opera, man. I don't know what to think. I'm stomped, so I'm gonna sit back and see what happens. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Not right now. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong because I want to see it. But I don't know. I don't know what's, I don't know. You see, I'm like undecided because there's something new every day.
Yeah. And where did he put that at? I ain't see it, but possible. Where he put it on Twitter or something. But yeah, smash the like button, my peoples. We got to get out of here. Chili Chills, brother, in the super chat. Last one, he said, if the fight happens, so you think Errol has a chance to beat Jamel Charlo at 154? He has a chance, but Jamel Charlo's big, man. Jamel Charlo's big, man. They fight very similar, but Jamel Charlo is big. But Errol can win because he's very skilled. He's versatile. He can win. But it's a challenge, but it's a 50-50 fight, but he can win. What you think, Kurt?
I like Jamel over Errol and Terrence because he's bigger, but he's just as skilled as both of them. He's one of the top fighters in the world, let alone the man in the division. When I look at him, man, he has a terrific left hook. A lot of people don't talk about his left hook. He knocked out multiple people with multiple punches. That's a sign of a very good fighter. He's multi-dimensional. He's tough. He could box. He goes to the body very well. Ask Jason Rosario. I think that's a tough fight because once you start moving up in the division, you're not fighting a guy who's just a puncher. You're fighting a guy who can box and punch. I think that's a tough fight for Earl. I like Jamel Charlo over Earl and Terrence.
Yeah, he's big, man. We got to remember those types of things, man. He's a big dude, man.
Because if he hit both of them, he's gonna hurt them. I'm telling you now, especially with his left hook. He has a very good right hand. When he knocked out Charles Hatley with that right hand, man, unconscious, and he has a very good left hook. It's quick too, and it has a lot of pop on it. So if he hit them, because Terrence and Earl, they get hit, and he hit them, he's gonna hurt them.
And he's very technical on top of it.
and throws with murderous intentions.
Mm-hmm. I remember the GOAT. What's go with you? All right, let's get on out of here. Operation. I need my people to go subscribe and support my brother On the Mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. He has a huge event coming up July 5th. That would be the Monday following the 4th of July. The 4th of July falls on the weekend. It's actually a Sunday. So on July 5th, they're going to have Operation Frederick Douglass on the Hill. It's a historic mural being painted by world famous artist Michael Rosario and commissioned by Frederick Douglass family. It will be placed in the oldest African-American community in the United States, in the Hill community of Easton, Maryland, to be unveiled this summer, July 5th. Please support the effort by they looking to reach a $50,000 goal. Go to Operation Frederick Douglass on the Hill on Facebook. Follow and donate there. You can follow and donate Operation Frederick Douglass on Facebook on the Hill. Also, you can follow Terrence Bailey Sr. on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. Also, every Sunday, you can follow 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. It's with a Z, ITZ, yours with a Z radio every Sunday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live975.com radio. So go support my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. He has a historic mural being painted. You can go support on Facebook, on the Hill, on Facebook, and so donate and support there. Go follow the brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go ahead, Kurt, close us out.
Oh man, I love talking boxing with you guys, man. A great boxing discussion. I love the questions. We got a full slate of fights tomorrow. Everybody enjoy the fights. Get some good food. Just relax. Sometimes you gotta do that. You work hard all week, and just sit back and enjoy the fights tomorrow. How many people want the zone now? The ones who don't have it. So this little shot, but Blue, great job, chat. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for your patience. And enjoy the fights tomorrow, man. And it's going to be raining here, so no matter where you at, just sit back, kick your legs up, enjoy. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, and we will see you on Monday.
Yeah, he did. He announced it on his Twitter, Kurt. He
Who?
said Tyson Fury.
What'd he say?
He says, let's listen to what he said. Hold on one second.
Three or four big offers on the table. Interest from Saudi Arabia, Majiti Brothers in Qatar, Uzbekistan, Russia, America, England. Some big offers on the table. I'm going to go through them on Sunday. And hopefully we get this big fight on. And let me smash this big dosser. Big useless dosser, let me say. Because when I get him, I'm going to give him that. You big dosser. Just got some big news.
So you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it. It sounds promising, but I'm not going to go for the boy who cried wolf. I want to say, breaking news, official. And when I watch a basketball game, I want to see that ESPN thing on the bottom says Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury is made. So I'm going to sit back and see what happens and see what takes place. But it sounds promising. So, let's see.
Mm-hmm. Salute to the great brother Devin Blocker in the super chat, dropping that dub on the boy Blue and Kurt in the super chat. He says, salute to your grind, Blue Bud. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you 1,000%. Jay Lynn, have a great weekend. Dolly Internet, have a great weekend, Queens. My brother Renee Bosch Young, make sure you drop the link. Renee Bosch Young, go subscribe to my brother Renee Bosch Young. We appreciate y'all. Boss of True Serum said, phenomenal, Blue. Much love to y'all, man. Sin Strong, appreciate everybody coming through, showing us love, man, holding us down, man. It's much love, much appreciated. We appreciate y'all. Go ahead and close us out, Kurt. Did you do that part already?
Yes, sir.
All right. Y'all already know what it is, as y'all can hear the ice cream man again, right? Yeah. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Bluebird Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Bluebird Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LD BC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.